welcome everyone to episode 7 of Sins of the Mudda. We are an actual play podcast. We're called Crits and Cantrips. This is our Starfinder playthrough of Dawn of the Flame. And yeah, we're back. We decided earlier we are 7 months in, and we're hitting episode 7, so setting a really, really solid pace. So excited about that.
Just didn't want the listeners to fall behind.
Yeah, well, exactly. We want to make sure everyone has time to catch up and stay on top of things.
Exactly.
Realistic standards.
We're streaming on YouTube and Twitch now. We also
what's up,
have
YouTube?
We also have a TikTok we post YouTube Shorts as well, trying to hit all of the different areas. So that's been exciting over the last couple of weeks. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Ready to play some games?
Always.
Sick.
Always ready for games.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a banner topic off the rip, but Justin did swing by my house earlier today to give me a birthday present. And it was actually, I know what I should do is turn my blur off for this. It was a 3D printed
Oh my god!
dagger, like a clan dagger.
Oh shit!
That's fucking dope.
Oh,
and
nice.
Actually, fairly pointy. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Well, we each have one, and a Witcher bookmark, which is also pretty cool.
Nice.
The clan dagger was made by Profile the Duker.
Sure.
The Witcher bookmark was 3D Maker N on 3D Go. And then I wanted to show off another one that I made. Where did I have the credit for them? I think it was Mr. Charles 185. It is a blaster, the blaster of Captain Rex from Clone Wars animated series.
Yeah, that's sick.
He's got a blaster.
Yep, it's very cool. So I will now have to show this off somewhere or keep it at my bedside,
There you go.
Scare off intruders.
Hell yeah.
Who needs a gun when you have a 3D printed clan dagger? That's what I always say. Future is now.
Yeah, because they'll see you and they'll be like, whoa, he's one of the Goldhilt clans. Can't touch a rune binder.
Exactly. But no, that wasn't my banter topic. I just wanted to bring that up. I don't really have a great one. I'm not going to lie. I feel like I'm drawing a blank on things that we should be talking about. I feel like the last, the one a month that we've had here have been all holiday based.
Have we done? I think we've done as part of the other group, but I don't know if we've done as part of this group. Your favorite spaceship from a science fiction series?
Yeah. Okay, I get behind that. I was going to do what's your favorite space thing, but I like spaceship. Let's narrow it down.
Spaceship is good. Yeah. There's some cool ones out there.
But I don't think I can go first. I'm going to need a second to really ponder.
Do you guys all have your bottle answers? We could answer that while we're thinking about our spaceships.
Oh. That's a pre-show callback. When we were doing sound check. Mine was in line for a cruise.
We can all just answer and they can just guess what the question was.
Yeah. Brendan and Sarah were in the front seat of my car. I was in the
Oh,
You're
nice.
too specific. You get way too specific.
A single bottle? That's impressive.
It was horrible. It was horrible.
I think my favorite starship would probably be the Venator from the Clone Wars animated series. The big Star Destroyer from that.
Okay, yep.
Oh, yeah.
A Venator class Star Destroyer.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's mine too. The one with the big red accents on them. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to beat that. It's really hard to beat that. I was trying to think of something that wasn't Star Wars. It felt too easy.
Mm-hmm.
The what's the ship? And I think maybe Dylan would be the only one that would know from The Expanse. The crew of the the Rossi.
Rocinante?
The Rossi. Rocinata. Or the Rossi. That's a pretty cool one, only because of like the scientific accuracy of it, I feel like. Like, it's very cool. It's got a lot of cool guns and shit on it. It's a Mars military ship, but like they do a good job in that show of like it's a long ship, like a long circular ship, but the where you step is like not flat, like it's vertical because the ship's moving forward, so that's the way that gravity would be like as it spins and stuff, so that it's like set up that way. Justin hates us and he left. So I think out of wanting to go for something unique and different, I'm gonna go with the Rosinada.
Oh, just from a sound point of view, I think the ships from Dune, they're technically interplanar, but the dragonfly ships
Yeah.
are aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
Oh, the like Thopter or whatever they were called.
Ornithopters.
Yeah.
Ornithopters. Ornithopters are pretty dope. I'm looking at. I had to go. I'm googling around to see some other options that we did not pick. Ships from Star Trek, USS Enterprise, which I always
Sure.
thought looked really dumb as far as starships go.
I liked the K-State rendition of it though.
Yeah, that was good.
Say I was there when that happened.
Same.
We all were.
I was too.
Yeah,
We all
I
were.
was on campus.
It
Yeah.
brings us to
Every
the-
one of us in
That's
this
the
chat
game.
was in there.
yeah. But
That was great.
no, but the Normandy from Mass Effect. A lot of people like the Normandy. The Normandy's dope.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Mando's new ship. It's like the modified Naboo starfighter.
The modified N1, yes.
Yeah,
like
that's
The
pretty
modified
fire.
N1 is definitely my choice. But it's mainly because the N1s all look awesome, but have a
Mhm.
terrible color scheme.
Yeah,
And the
sure.
fact
Getting
that
rid
they're
of
just
color.
like, let's just
Mhm.
strip it down and make it
Chrome it out.
shiny. I'm just like,
Sandblast that
ah,
shit.
so good.
Yeah, that's true.
So good.
Yeah, I'm
That's true.
trying to think of one. I was trying to think of like a really big ship and a really small ship,
There's
but
gotta be
like
some good
I have my
favorite
small ship.
ones.
A small ship that I would like. I was about to say a video game one actually.
Yeah.
Is actually the kind of like that flagship ship that they threw out for No Man's Sky, that like red one with the really long front.
Like
Like
that you get
I
in the
don't know
pre-order,
why.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like that ship always fucking. It was just so simple and small and fast,
Just
and
made sense.
I loved it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is just like for a one person, that would be my choice. But I'm trying to think of just like a really, really big one, like a massive ship. But
The little starships in Destiny are kind of dope too.
Yeah.
Like the starships that you can
Yeah,
only
let
get to
you, like,
see
fly
in the
around.
loading menus.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was trying to think of Halo ships too. A lot of them just are like big cruisers, and they're really not that cool.
Those of
Like
us
big
that have
busters.
listened to all of Androids and Aliens, the Eoxian giant
That would be
warship
cool.
at the
That would
end.
be
That's true.
of
There
the-
are some really cool ships in Starfinder
Yeah, like the living
that I would
ships and shit.
love to.
There's some
Yeah.
cool, like really cool living ones in No Man's Sky too, like organic
Yeah.
ships.
they're always adding shit to that fucking game.
That's true.
Norman Sky. Nobody picked Hayliners. Nobody picked anything from Alien.
Mhm.
You know, or super classic boxy spaceships that don't have
Mhm.
names. You know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just alien ships in general. It's kind of like, what aesthetic do you like the most? Like, do you like the Star Wars ships, the Star Trek ships? Do you like the No Man's Sky ship? Like, you can almost pick an entire aesthetic.
The interstellar ship was called the Endurance.
That was cool. Yeah,
It's dope.
it's a good movie.
Big fan of NASA space shuttles.
Yeah, the International
you know?
Space Station. Shout out
Yeah,
real
Yeah,
life.
the International Space
Actual real life shuttles. Yeah.
Yep. Well, my favorite NASA space shuttle is actually the one that transforms into a Megazord for Power Rangers in space.
Okay, I thought
Yeah,
you
it
were
was
about to
not
say
a
something
year,
about like
Austin.
it explodes or
Like,
something.
yeah. No,
I like that one that blew up.
Space Shuttle Columbia. That's my favorite one. Jesus, what?
Uh oh.
Yeah. You made me say it.
Yeah, my favorite space shuttle is the Challenger.
What do you guys think about this spaceship? Let's activate this map real quick. What do we think about this one?
Oh. Which screenshot are you looking at here?
Who am
I
I?
have to close my game of Access and Allies for this.
Your ship, guys. I'm just bringing up your ship.
Oh, it's a good ship.
I do like our ship a lot. I liked all of the options for our ship because I wanted to spend a lot of time on them, and that's the only part of the game I care about. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I hear you.
That's pretty dope. It is a really cool aspect of Starfinder, and I hope that in second edition, Starship combat is the most fun thing that you can do in the whole
It
game.
sounds great. Yeah, the concept is solid.
Yeah, no, it's great conceptually. It's just hard to put into a rule set that is rewarding for the system. I feel like I still feel like the biggest miss is that like no matter how badass I get with my powers and stuff, like I can't always do all of that in the ship is the problem. So, but
Yeah.
I digress.
Yeah,
Is
that
that
makes
everyone?
sense.
Did everyone?
It did boil down
I think
to
so.
just like rolls.
I'm just gonna throw in Death
yeah.
Star as a
Death
final
Star,
order.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It's more of a planet, but yeah.
Should we say? I was gonna say. Should we
No.
say?
No
what's
No
the
planet.
one?
moon.
That's not...
It's
Yeah.
not a moon.
What's the newer one? The Star Killer?
Mhm.
Star Killer Base.
Yeah.
Because that's like
the
100,000 times larger
Yeah.
than the Death Star or whatever. 10,000
Yeah.
times.
It's a planet.
That one's a planet.
That one
Not a
is
moon.
exactly a
That
planet.
can move.
That's no
All
moon.
planets move.
Moon.
This one goes faster than others.
More direct to the point. I hear you. I know what
Mhm.
you're going through. I'm just being an asshole. All right.
Speaking of Starfinder,
Oh, that's what we're gonna play today. Like I said, Dawn of Flame. That's where we're back at. I think if I remember very vividly and correctly, was it probably 23 minutes ago? I think one of our members mentioned they just watched the episode yesterday, so they have a perfect recollection of everything that happened
Mm.
and want to give us
Oh,
a
yeah, I did.
full recap. No, Dylan did watch our
He's-
episode.
he
which
said
is,
near perfect.
Yeah, near perfect.
Yeah, near perfect. I had to
Um,
skip through every part I talked in, which ended up being a bit.
Yeah, no, that's fair. No, so last episode was episode 6. That's where you guys we kind of I think that was the let's see. Yeah, so that was the one where we reread the announcement that came over your guys's like devices, basically saying that the city was going into lockdown. You guys learned that it's the Brass Dragons, which is a mercenary group, and the Sunrise Collective, led by Zaylon Trinipol, that are kind of orchestrated this whole like takeover. Your guys' goal was to meet Teresa's ex Nib. Nib works for an organization that needs the information that you all gathered while being on the Far Portal station when the portal, that giant portal where the whale and stuff came out of in episode 1 crashed into the sun. You guys like that station has a lot of the scientific information like readings that you need to get to these people to help figure out what the hell's going on. So your goal was to get here, give them that information, and then this whole, I think we wrote, or
January
someone
6th
wrote,
shit.
yeah, this January 6th type shit went down, and you on the way to the house, you guys kind of ran into a couple bad situations.
It's now no longer a topical reference. That was like 4 years ago.
It's true.
Mhm.
It's true,
We've
and,
had a
and I'm
whole
sure
nother
that any,
January 6th since then.
Yeah,
I'm sure that anybody involved is going to get pardoned anyway, so it's fine.
Uh-oh. Relevant
Ouchie.
topics.
Hey, if you can't
Um,
tell, we're in America and we're hurting. So send us money.
And we're hurting.
There's gonna be there's gonna be a GoFundMe set up immediately after this, and we
Yeah.
want to take our operation and go Canadian. Like,
Go
we're all moving to
Canadian.
Montreal. and we're gonna move to Montreal. We're gonna buy a storage container and we're gonna live in it all
Sure.
together. Just a bunch of guys.
Just a bunch of dudes in the school. Uh-oh. This kid's
No.
just excited. Oh god. Okay. Anyway, you passed by
He's
some
forsaken
soldiers doing some bad shit to some people, decide not to mess with them because you guys hadn't rested at all. We're all like on the brink of death, basically.
Not about that.
Which
We're at
was
least tired.
Yeah, you were very tired, no spells, little health, no abilities, that sort of
Very
shit,
EP.
sort of thing. So you let it slide for that night. Go to where Nib's house is. You get there, find that she's left a message that basically is like, "Hey, I've been taken," and not great. But there's nothing you can really do about it that night. You know that she's probably going to be fine till the morning. So you guys rest up. You go back out to go start heading towards the place. you run into those same brass dragons and Sunrise Collective soldiers doing some more bad shit. This time you don't let it slide. You end up taking them down, leveling up to level 2. And yeah, that's that was kind of the big thing is that level up. Yeah, and then so you guys are headed to you know that she's being held at a place called Checkpoint Laubu is what I've been saying in my head. We'll see what you guys think when you
You
see
have to
that.
decide
Is there an
if you
X in
want
it?
the people who live in the
No.
sun to have a French accent or not,
Yeah.
because you're not
Checkpoint
committing
Laubu.
right now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We live
Checkpoint
in the sun.
Laubu. Laubu.
Checkpoint
Laubu.
No, because
Again,
there's
we're
like
American,
like
so
it's also called the Dawn Shore Spaceport, which doesn't seem French at all.
Oh,
You know,
Les don't show space up hood. It's all
Like-
about the way you say it. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah. City
inflection.
streets.
Come on, Austin.
Yeah, let me take us back to the city streets here real quick, so you can kind of get a reminder for what that combat looked and felt like. So here's where we
Notice
were.
this.
Here's where we were rocking last time. You guys did see some more transformations by our good friends, Ramdus and Sid Moore. So that was interesting.
Yeah.
wait, hold up. We had this guy. This guy, the one underneath me.
You
he's
guys
still
dragged
alive,
them into an alley. You guys.
Okay,
basically
okay,
asked-
yeah.
There,
I remember using my handcuffs.
Yep.
Did we take the stuff that they were carrying? Did we,
Oh,
did
yeah.
we loot scoot boogie? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think we said we were going to after the session. I don't know if that actually happened.
Oh, that's fair. I don't.
It usually doesn't.
I think we took care or like took the things that we really needed, like batteries and stuff like that, but we
Yeah,
didn't do
You guys did.
additional loop.
I think I posted it somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's posted somewhere.
I remember looking for stolen items, and I didn't have any.
Yeah. I'm looking through our chat to see. I think it would have been December 13th, yeah?
Yeah, that
11.
sounds right.
Yeah,
Well,
so
the
if
11th
you...
was last week.
Well, I think you posted it. Yeah, you posted a big, nice message, Brendan, on December 13th in the campaign chat. It
Okay.
has everything there, so... But after that, you guys started to head towards Checkpoint Laubu. And you kind of got close enough that you can start to scout out the area if you want. I'm going to take you to a map that's going to have your pawns on it, just so you can kind of see the map, but you don't necessarily have to do, like, you're not necessarily there, is all I want to say. So let me take you to this map here. So there's not a lot that you can see right now. Let's see, do I have some flavor text for... I could at least give you some flavor text for this first one. So this first area right here is kind of like a roadblock. There's like 2 guard stations that are located here and here. And then this is like a gate that they would open and close to let like vehicles through. So let me give you some flavor text for this specific area, and then we can kind of talk about the rest of the building as a whole and see what you guys kind of want to do. And again, you're not
I have
necessarily...
one question.
Yeah.
What does this look like when compared to like a U.S. border stop? Like going through
This is an
customs?
old police station. Not an old police station, but that's been like refitted to kind of be like a that.
So is there like a road that goes through here?
Yeah, this is like your
And
guys
we're
are
like walking along the road, but they're stopping everybody.
pretty much. Yeah, there's people here. So let me read this real quick. So to one side of a squat beige building, a rolling gate and 2 ramshackle guardhouses block the road north. Flanking the gate, a 10-foot high fence of steel wire runs east and west down the middle of the intersecting street, dividing the neighborhood in half and forcing all traffic to pass through the gate. A small crowd of people waits to be let through. Guards, 1 Ifrit and 1 Lashunta, check IDs with slow ease. The Lashunta laughing while poking fun at a young Lashunta man in line. So there's like people trying to get through. There's guards like checking IDs. But if anyone wants to like get through the city, they basically have to like go through this area. So again, your guys' goal, you know that Nib is being held here. That's what her letter says. You guys need to...
At the checkpoint.
Yep, somewhere in this checkpoint. So this This whole area is like an old police station. I think your notes said that. I'm pretty sure you guys did like ask around and find that out, that this is like an old police station basically that's been taken over by Sunrise Brass Dragons to be used as this checkpoint. So
How long has it been since the combat that we just had?
you
I
probably
think we were
walked like
able to have
another 10 minutes. It's enough to get
Yeah.
a 10-minute rest in while you guys are walking this way.
Okay. Yeah, I don't need a rest, but my thing only works for 1 hour, so right now I can still use my sniper rifle, but eventually that's not going to be true.
So if you guys, like I said, you're not quite here yet on as far as you're not this close to the map, so you guys are still a little bit of a distance away. So why don't you go ahead and give me a perception check, and there might be some more information that I can give you based on that as you guys are kind of approaching, maybe checking out the different sides of the building, that sort of thing.
That's going to be a no for me, dog.
Yeah, it's a 12.
Okay.
I'll get the low rolls out of the way.
Sure.
Got my first time.
An 8 with my -1 perception.
Okay.
24.
24. Okay. Anyone beat or get close to a 24?
I'm working on it.
Sure.
My dice are not wanting to get out of the roller. Okay. Perception +2. 15.
Okay. So yeah, you and I need to remember everyone's names. I think Dalton, you were Sidmore at the end of that fight. Does that sound right? Did you just
I
roll that
looked
as if you were
back.
Sidmore or Ramdas?
Sidmore.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
he took the shot
Yeah.
to change him
yeah.
back.
Okay. All right, cool. So yeah, so Sidmore and Ace maybe are kind of looking around, maybe towards the backside of the building, and they see what looks like a parking lot. There's like a parking lot with like a couple like police, the equivalent of like police space cruisers, kind of hanging out in the back lot. And it does look like there's security cameras back there. So you would know that if you wanted to go in through that way, there are cameras. So that would be like a stealth check type scenario. So that's one thing that you guys are able to notice. You do see that
You
a
say
lot
back.
northeast
We're
corner.
coming from the south.
Yeah.
So it's behind. Okay.
Yeah, northeast corner. So you know that there's like a parking lot back there. You know that there is. You can see kind of surrounding a lot of the building are these fences. It looks like it's about, like I said, 15 foot high, and it's just like wire fence. You can more or less see through it, but it wouldn't be terribly difficult to like try to break through it or cut through it if you thought that you couldn't be seen. So these are just kind of different options that are weighing through your mind. But you also know that there's this gate here, and then there's also, you can see a door. Obviously, you don't know if it's locked or unlocked. That's over here.
Okay.
So yeah, like I said, 2 guards that you can see working this front gate right now. The door here, fence here. This looks like to be like actual walls to the building. Here, more fence here. And then way up here in the northeast, there is a parking lot that looks like it has security cameras and some vehicles. So, if you guys have any questions for me or anything else that you want to roll to check or do, or you want to talk through a plan here, we can go from there. Like I said, you guys aren't quite here yet, so if there's something that you would want to do before you get super close, certainly can. But
So, this isn't quite a full plan, just kind of a thing I want to throw out there for if we want.
First part of a multi-part plan.
Yes.
Not even be the whole part.
So, one of the things I added way back whenever I started the character, because it's kind of a part of him that I'm keeping secret, but one of the things he has is a one-sided coin, so he can try and if he does a deal or does some sort of exactly, and it's always heads. So maybe he could try to play some sort of game with one of these guards to either get some information, be like, oh hey, if I get 2 heads in a row out of 3, I win, and it's clearly a marked things. But I would have to like pass something on, obviously. But just throwing that out there, we could try to either get information, open a door, turn off a camera.
I think it's a fair question to just look at the group and be like, how do we want to approach this? Are we going to go in guns blazing, as they say, or are we attempting a more diplomatic route?
So I have this coin in my pocket.
Tell me about
Uh,
your coin.
Well,
He essentially gives the exact
definitely-
same speech I just did.
I definitely
That was
don't
very
think we should
interesting.
be. I definitely don't think we should be going in guns blazing. I think we might be able to survive it, but that we don't know if we'd be able to get our contact out successfully. I think if we can gather some information ahead of time, that would definitely be good.
Of course,
I
the
can-
employee handbook states that when going into an unknown situation, may or may not be involving a local insurrection, that we must first assess the situation and look for potential allies among those gathered.
Ace just
Which
kind
one
of
of
looks
us is best
like
suited?
yeah. Um,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like the whole handbook thing is just
Yeah,
like
moving on.
yeah, yeah. That's kind of what we're thinking. Yeah.
I like the Keanu
Um,
Reeves. Yeah.
yeah.
I
We're
might
gonna
be
need
able
some
to
guns.
get
I
some
might be able
information.
to help. And sorry, did you say that you were Romdus or
Sidmore, I'm a sly fox that can talk right.
you're Sidmore now? Okay.
See.
I can help Sidmore with his attempt at getting some information with his coin that he's referring to.
He's a
Mechanically,
very
I was
nice
thinking.
coin.
Mechanically, I was thinking it would be like a diplomacy check or something to, you know, get them on our side and a little more willing to gamble with this coin flip.
Yeah.
what is
bet
it
you-
about us that they wouldn't let us in? Like, why?
Well,
Why
it's like
can't we
it's like,
talk?
it's like a checkpoint. Like I think we could get through the checkpoint, but we're gonna have to go inside and like free a prisoner, right? Like
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
trying to liberate
Yeah.
somebody. So they're not gonna be like, come inside this old police station. We talked to all kinds of civilians in here. You know, like we're gonna have to have a reason.
Right.
You
Well,
go
and that's
to,
what I'm
like you could kind of
I'm-
see through this gate that's
Mhm.
here, and you know that people aren't like going through this gate to like walk around and go to an entrance. Like people are going through
Mhm.
this gate to keep on going through the city and go through, like the rest. So you know that
Right,
going
it's a
through the
checkpoint.
gate isn't necessarily the way to get inside the building. Like that, those two
Yeah.
aren't necessarily
Oh.
related.
It's not weird that we would be going through that.
Yeah, the gate's probably fine,
Okay.
but it's
But we have to
Getting
get
further
inside
in.
somehow.
get inside. Yeah.
And that's kind of what I was thinking of helping. You know, if we do this, I could maybe use diplomacy to make them a little more agreeable to take the gamble or something like that.
Make them a little more agreeable.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I beat the fuck out of them.
I don't know if that
And
would
then-
be.
So I just started blasting.
Maybe it's like getting them, I guess, warmed up to us as just these random people who are
the-
coming through, and then follow up with a game of chance.
The question is, would we want to get information out of the dude, or are we trying to get inside? Can we try to get through the door?
I'm thinking inside.
Because if we do go inside, I could think if we could potentially try to get in there and try to find where these cameras are activated at, turn that off,
Mhm.
have B team go in through the basement or side wherever to try and start sneaking around as we're diplomatically being like,
yeah.
"Oh, look at us! Look at us in the front! Everybody come up to the front and look at us! Look at the jokes in the front!" Doo-doo-doo. And then
This guy's
they're
always
sneaking
getting
around in the back.
heads. This guy's just crazy.
It's
He's got-
magic.
He's gotten heads
The
37
fuck?
times in a row.
Oh, I'll become a millionaire
I'm gonna put 20 on
in this
green.
fucking place.
And And I mean, it's not super splitting the party. We're all going to be in
Oh,
the
no.
same general area.
I
Just
was more or less joking, but yeah, you guys do
Entering the
Yes.
whatever.
same building,
Yes.
just in different ways. Well, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So, what is your name?
Ace,
Mine?
Brendan,
ace
what's
in
your
your
name?
face.
Ace.
My name
Oh,
is Hyperion 11.
Okay.
If
So,
you're looking for
Sunny
me.
and Hyperion, what do you think of that? You two try to sneak around the back as we try to make our way to the front.
I'll admit, as a computer, my ability
I'm not sure you're
to
gonna stop
fool
there.
fool humans is subpar at best, but I can be sneaky if I need to be.
Does this building have a lot of windows for this checkpoint? Like a lot of
What
vantage
you can
points?
see right here, no, there's not really any windows. As a
Hmm.
police, there's really not. Like, there's
I would assume that there are cameras.
yeah, you haven't seen any cameras out on this side too much. Like, you definitely have. Like, that's
Oh,
actually, I guess that's wrong. You can see the cameras. The cameras are on the map. You should be able to. Like, that's what these things
Oh,
are.
yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Those were the cameras, but
the clearly
Hmm.
marked cameras appear to be cameras.
But they seem to have a very
Interesting.
short range.
Yes, they can only.
Is that
only
little?
see
Is that
3
little
feet
blue
in front of them.
blue right
They're
there?
only pointed down. It's like a video game.
I
Yes.
see. We simply follow the pattern and walk around it. It's a good thing there won't be any skill checks involved with that.
Mhm.
exactly.
Yeah, no, I say we go in as if we're going through the checkpoint, and then see if we can see something that will spark our ability to move forward in a more stealthy manner. Because yeah, I feel like we will have to break up and yeah, like you said, find the control room or
What's to say?
wherever
What's to say?
we
Two
can
of
find
us.
her.
Two of us go through the checkpoint, make it to the other side, and then now we got a vantage point from the opposite side, while two of us stay on this side.
I'll say if you
Try at
guys
least-
are walking up, like as you're approaching, because again, you still aren't here yet. You can see people trying to get in. It seems a little bit like maybe they're only letting Lashuntas through the checkpoint right now, and any
Oh
other
no.
other
they're racist.
any other species are kind of getting turned away, extorted, roughed up, arrested, etc.
Oh,
So
we need to get arrested so that we can find her and then break us
Mhm.
all out.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
god,
God.
that'd be amazing actually if you got yourself arrested and thrown into the cell.
same cell as hello, I am here to
That'd
save
be
you.
nuts. Oh, that'd be a crazy way to do it.
I mean, that's
I don't
fair.
know.
Like if they're only
It
letting
is on the table. I mean,
certain people through, then that might be the route that we have to go is to get
Weapons don't
arrested.
really do me a lot of good, but I have spells. I
Yeah.
don't hate the idea of getting arrested.
Yeah.
dude, it's so fun. I like that. I honestly, I really like that idea.
So,
One of us gets arrested, gets thrown inside.
all right. You want to go? Is that what we want to do?
Sounds fun at
Is
the very
anyone
least.
against it?
Who's
Thumbs
gonna get
up?
Against it.
arrested?
I love
Good,
it.
good,
No
good?
matter how much you prepare. No
I'm already a
matter
prisoner.
how many scenarios I could think of.
Right?
I'm never
You
right.
didn't think this one through.
Never once am I right. And I got it. I know what was happening. I'm good. You're
So what
good.
I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my my arc pistol and my tactical rifle, and I'm gonna hand them to Ace. And I'm going to walk steadily towards the building with my hands in the air and say, "Everyone needs to leave immediately. I am a bomb."
Oh god.
Are you
Oh,
guys
we're
all
calling
with
it a bomb
him? Let's
threat.
make sure we're very clear where everyone else is. Are you?
I am like hiding behind a trash can, like I'm not affiliated,
Okay, so you
just
don't-
so that I don't get.
I'm a block away.
Okay, so is
I am
everyone?
a bomb.
So
I'm
Hyperion
turning
wants to get
myself
arrested.
in.
Just Hyperion.
And so like
yes.
these two guards here like see you, and they're like, "Get on the ground! Get on the ground!" And they rush
I
up to you.
cannot do that. The dead man switch will trigger if you.
My knees are the trigger.
Ace is gonna be trying to sell it that oh god, there's and hiding trying to get out of the bomb radius because
Mhm.
trying to really sell it.
So they're like pointing their rifles at you, and they're like, "What do you mean you're a bomb?"
I am clearly not an organic compound. I am a volatile construction, and I can only be disarmed by taking me into your jail, where you keep prisoners of medium import.
They're kind of like
Camera flips back.
These are my only demands.
I think we should have given him a better script.
I will
give
admit,
me
lying is not my forte.
give me a deception check.
Oh no. Okay.
This
They're
message
kind of
was
like looking to each
Oh,
other
no.
like, what in the hell is wrong with this hologram? What is this see-through robot doing?
Okay.
That's going to be a 2 on my bluff check.
Oh God.
nice.
Okay.
You
they're
weren't
like,
lying.
Maybe
Because
they'll just arrest him because
I have
he's an
said
idiot.
too much. I have said too much, and then I'm going to start running away.
Get on the ground! And they're like, and he's like,
start running away. Oh no!
this one chases after you. Do you let
Okay.
him catch up to you?
I let him catch me. Yeah.
Okay, so he catches up to you and arrests, like he like puts your hologram hands behind your back. They got
Oh no! I've been disabled without the use of my hands.
they've got tech for that. And he is going to take you, and he just looks to the other guy and he's like, hold down for a second. I'm gonna go put him into one of those. I think there's a couple open cells. I'm gonna go stick him in there. And I don't really know what to do with him right now. And so this guy is gonna.
You know the scene from Shrek 2 when they're getting arrested and they're like on the camera. They're like cops. And he's like,
Yes.
That's not
Pepper
mine.
spray.
You can't do this to me.
Pepper
Pepper spray,
training
pepper
him.
spray.
Ah.
That was
But,
lost on
catnip,
me the
that's
first time I
catnip.
watched it.
That is not
That's
mine.
catnip.
Robotic organisms have rights too.
So only Hyperion can see this, but if he gets taken inside,
Oh man.
so you
That's
get
great.
taken inside, and the guard walks
Can he?
in
Can
and
he
locks
like
the door
talk?
behind.
Can he talk while he's going through? Like, wow, the inside of this place looks exactly like a big wall over here, and then like,
Yeah,
like
I
describe
mean,
it to us.
he can for a second, and maybe start to describe this. So I'll let you meta that as much as you want, because I'm going to read the description for this room out loud. So, a counter divides the space into a reception area with a few benches and an office to the north, with chairs and desks covered in work materials and sentimental decorations. A huge flag bearing the silhouette of a Lashunta head in profile atop a yellow sun and a white background has been tacked unevenly to the reception area's eastern wall. The northern wall in the office bears inset view screens in addition to the transparent doors that open into the reception area. Glossy blue doors lead to the north, east, and west. And as you come in, you see what you like barely sitting above the desk is a creature wearing a police uniform. That you're it's a skittermander. There's a skittermander in a police uniform sitting behind the door, and he looks something like this to show everyone else.
Aw.
Yeah.
That was way cuter than I expected it to be. When you said creature in a uniform, that made
Yeah.
me think he's like wearing someone else's skin.
No,
He's just
no,
like
no, no.
body snatcher.
There's this skittermander,
hey here.
and he goes, "John, what are you doing? Who's that? Is that a new friend?" And John goes, "No, this is a prisoner. He was faking being a bomb outside. We're taking him to the cells." And he goes,
I am
"Oh."
a real bomb. Don't believe him.
He goes, "Oh my gosh, a criminal? Well, yeah, absolutely take him to there. They're breaking the law. Oh, well, thanks so much for all the help you guys have given the last couple of days. This has been great." And this guy walks you through the door.
You said there was computers.
There is, yeah. As you're walking, I guess I can give you a chance to see if you want to do anything. There's like two. This is like a front desk, so there's like two computer screens, like behind, like where he's sitting. If that makes sense.
So they're like facing him.
Yeah, they're
not
facing
facing
towards
me?
him. Yeah, no, not necessarily for your use. It would be for his use. So
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say that like one of the other things that I can do is I have the spell holographic interface, which allows me to interact with a computer remotely up to 30 feet away.
Nice.
well, here's the question: how stealthily do you think you could do that? Because I mean, that's definitely a computer within 30 feet away. You know, like what is
Right.
the? I think isn't there something about casting spells stealthily? I think that's like a thing that there's like rules for. You look at that for a second and let me double check to make sure that I'm
A spell that's been cast has obvious effects that are noticeable by all nearby creatures. It is not possible to clandestinely cast a spell.
okay. So in that case, it'd be up to you. You could certainly cast it and see how.
My question is, so like, what would you have me roll to see how much information I can get before they shut it back down, basically?
Will probably be a computer's check.
Okay. So
right?
can
I mean,
do
there's
that
not
with my hands. You said that my hands are behind my back.
Yeah.
Can I cast a spell like that?
I think as a hologram, I don't see why you would need your hands to do.
Okay.
But I don't. That's definitely 2E. You don't have to be able to do hand signals or hand. And I like 2E, so we're gonna go ahead and say that as a hologram, you do not need your hands to cast
It's
a
a
spell.
0-level spell. I'll read it off to you.
Yeah, read
Holographic
it off.
interface allows me to conjure up an interface that I can use to communicate with a target computer. It allows me to operate an unfamiliar computer or one that lacks an interface as if I was connected to it, but does not change my level of access. So like it's not going to jailbreak the computer for me, but
Right.
it will allow me to act as I'm operating the computer as if I was sitting in front of it, interacting with it.
So I would say that depending on, you go ahead and give me your check. I know what you could get and what you couldn't get. Like I have an idea in my head of the information that I would give you based on this.
Fortunately, that was a bad roll, so I got a 12 total.
12 total. So with a 12, all you could confirm is from that computer, he has access to all the security cameras. And so you could see that he saw, like it's so quick, like that your access goes away, or you can't see it well enough that you can't like look and see what each camera sees, but you do know that there are security cameras all around the base and some throughout the building. Not as many throughout the building, mostly outside the base, but there are a few within the building. So you try to do that. They maybe notice some stuff going on. They're like, hey, no funny business.
Slam me into the ground and do full attack on me.
They're like, I don't, do you think that you, and he kind of looks over to the guy. He's like, Mims, do you think you could come help search this guy real quick? And they try to search you to see if you have anything on you. But I don't know if they find anything because you're a hologram. I don't remember. I feel like there's something about your character that makes it so like you're not like carrying a backpack with your stuff in it, right? There's like that's like a thing.
I still have a backpack.
Okay.
I also think that like let's see. Robotic physical description. Yeah, it's so I have a hard light body around my core. I can maintain that body indefinitely. You can take physical actions and interact with their environment as if you had a normal humanoid body with 2 arms and a speed of 30 feet. So, I mean, I think I'm pretty much like a normal person, other than the fact that I don't have skin. I have light.
Okay.
But
so they're gonna take any weapons that you have on you off. I'm not gonna go through and figure out what that is. But if they find anything, okay. Well, if you don't have any, that's where because you threw them. Yeah.
Yeah. I handed them off. So
if
you
don't
are
have
the
anything
weapon.
that's like obviously a weapon on you, they're gonna let you go. Not let you go. Like, all right, you're free to go. They just take you into a room.
I've got my armor, obviously. I've got a med kit. I've got like serums of healing. I've got like the spell ampule for remove condition. I've got a couple of toolkits on me.
Yeah, I think they're almost like I assume Ewan's gonna deal with you at some point. So I'm just gonna let you keep this for now. Nothing seems dangerous here, and they continue to lead you.
Disbelieve that you're a bomb. Is that what happened? And
no,
then you ran away?
They just believe that you're psychotic right now.
Oh, okay.
They disbelieved that I had a bomb.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So they
Or
take
that
you
were a bomb.
into this room. Let me give a quick description.
Oh, I'm
of
sorry.
this
I
room,
meant
too.
the bomb. I am the bomb. I'm a great person to hang out with.
Bomb. Mother always says.
So you enter into this room, and it says the western half of this room is divided into 3 large holding cells, each with several bunks, a toilet, and walls of close-set bars with transparent material between them. To the north is a small bathroom that has a transparent door, and several small lockers labeled evidence hang open on the eastern wall. So
Oh shit.
he's gonna come up to this door, he's gonna unlock it, he's gonna stick you in the cell, and he's gonna lock the door behind him. And then he's gonna
Well,
leave and come back out.
Wait, so that took him a while to do that, right? So
Yeah.
is it safe to presume that we could have done something in between then?
Yeah. So if you guys want to go over, I'll put him back inside for now. So it probably takes, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes for all of that to go down, them searching, them talking. So yeah, let's jump back over to you guys. Let me know what you think that you were doing outside as you see him get taken away. And while you decide on that, I'm going to go fill up my water because I am talking a lot and that makes me a thirsty
We'll set the
boy.
scene. This is outrageous! This is outrageous! You can't take me in just because I said I was the bomb!
I have a question, and Brendan, you'll probably be able to answer this. So looking through my inventory, I forgot I have a hollow skin. Does a hollow skin technically, does it just aid with a disguise check? So like, can I still like make myself look like one of these guards with it, or is it just like change my face or like what I literally look like, not like my clothing?
Yeah, so
I
it looks like you can project a different appearance with the hollow skin, disguising major features, race, or creature type without the DC of your disguise check increasing. So really, it's just like if you were trying to pretend that you were an Ifrit or a Lashunta, and you're not, your DC is going to be higher. But because you have a hollow skin, you can just like and look like that. But it's still it's not gonna increase the DC of your disguise check, but you still have to make a disguise check to be hidden.
Yeah.
To be. And I don't know.
So-
I would
so
imagine
for-
disguise skill probably specifically calls out if you're trying to look like a specific person. Now you could probably look like a generic Lashunta police officer. That would
And
probably be possible.
I don't like putting ideas in your head because I am the GM, but I can't help it sometimes. Don't forget you have multiple dead or unconscious soldiers in an alley back in town.
Oh,
It is now, another 10 minutes away. So that's a long time and far away. Not that far away, but it is a distance away. But that is something.
so I have jet dash. Could I potentially say that I was able to run there and back fast enough?
Well, what is jet dash? Take an action or take fuel, or is it just a feat, or what's the thing?
It's a feat. When running, you move 6 times your land speed.
oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, so you could
Like,
probably
I can run really fucking fast.
You could probably cut the time in half, so you would be gone for 10, probably 15 minutes there, 5 minutes to get there, 5 minutes to rip off clothing, and still stay somewhat stealthy, and then 5 minutes to run back. As opposed
But the other guard would still be outside by the time I got back.
Yeah, the other guard would still be outside by the time you came back.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't think.
I mean,
a
it probably
10-minute running, 3 times as fast. Yeah, I don't think it would add up exactly there. But, I mean, just because the other, never mind. You do whatever you want.
Well, I guess it's time
Now-
to reflect on my choices.
Now my thought process is run back, spend the 15 to go get a little costume, come back, and then I fake being one of the officers arresting one of you two, and then we get in there by me pretending to be one of the cops, and I forgot my key, and now I need to use it.
How does every Pathfinder, Starfinder, D&D game always do the Wookiee rescue or
Wookiee prisoner.
Wookiee prisoner? We did that
Does
in
it
Pathfinder
work?
not too long ago.
Hey, sometimes it works.
It's only human natural.
Yeah.
Only human natural.
Let's see.
Yeah, you guys do it. I mean, you.
Sonny, do you
What do we-
have? How is your stealth? Are you somewhat stealthy?
Everyone
got a
with
0.
Patras are masters of stealth. But no, I'm quite clumsy for my kind. Sorry.
I'm actually really bad at it.
Plus
He goes,
4.
Oh.
Okay. So trying to think if we want you to be on the outside to cause a distraction and then sneak in, or if I should be on the outside, cause a distraction to wait 15 minutes to get you guys in and then start a distraction to help you bust out, or what might be the best.
So my thought process is to get myself and someone else into the building, and then
Mhm.
under the guise that I'm trying to take them to the cells, and then we're going to dumbly walk through the building till we get to the fucking computer, and then we're
Yeah.
going to turn the goddamn camera off, and then whoever's outside still can get in through that way.
And I
Okay.
think we could bring uniforms and change once we're inside, so that
Okay.
we don't.
Yeah, I
waste
could
one.
strip all the uniforms from those other guys, and then
Yeah.
give them to whoever stays outside, and then have one on me to give to.
So do we
whoever's
want
inside.
Sunny to get you to arrest Sunny to stealthily turn off the cameras and I come in, or
I don't have computers. I'm not smart.
I don't need. I've got a 0 on computers, but I thought it might be a stealth thing to go unnoticed. But
So you know you would need
Yeah,
Yeah, we
stealth
get
to
to
get
the.
around without being noticed, but then yeah, if you're trying to get anywhere to do
That's
anything,
fair.
it's probably going to be a separate check.
that's fair.
I'm beginning to think that this plan was not very well thought out.
If you're just sitting
As
there
I
in the cell,
stare at
not
my
knowing what
prison
to
cell.
do.
No, we're good. We're good. We got this.
Well,
We got
whenever we
I
this.
catch
guess-
up, yeah, I was gonna say whenever
What?
we catch up to present time again, I might call out and see if I could find this person that we're looking for.
Yeah, I know. I have a thing for you to do too.
Okay,
Okay.
so if we're good with that plan,
I'm
Yeah,
good with
I
I'm
it.
good
mean,
with that.
I don't think we have any other.
Sure.
I
You guys
Real
can
way
adapt
of-
as the situation comes to you. So, all right.
Yeah.
So,
I love it.
Sidmore
15
turns on
minutes.
the gas and starts running back to go rip the clothing off the dead and unconscious people. So while that's happening, this guard comes back outside, unlocks this door.
Gee, that guy
locks
was
it
really
behind
fucking weird.
him.
I don't know.
Yeah, and so we go back to Hyperion, and Hyperion, let's flash back just a second to when you're going into that cell. Give me a perception or computers check as you walk into this detention cell before you go inside.
Well, my computer's check would be an 18.
Okay, and your perception check would be lower.
Yes.
Okay. You notice that it does look like these aren't analog prison cells. Like there's like electronic locks on them. That's all I can give you.
Okay.
As you're coming in.
So they take me into the first cell. I can't walk past the other cells and see if there's anybody in them.
It's all four walls. It's like prison cell bits here,
Are they
right?
like bars, or
It's
am I like a solid door?
Yeah, you could see through this. You can see through this bit. You can't see through this bit. Can't see to the other cells. You can see out, though.
Like, can they hear me though?
Yeah.
The other prisoners, can the guards?
Theoretically, yeah. If there's like someone in either the two prison cells to your north, if you were to like yell, they could probably hear you.
I'm just gonna say is what's his name? Nib?
Nib. Her.
Her name? Is anyone named Nib here?
You don't hear.
Hello? Is anyone named Nib here? Or is anyone familiar with a person named Nib? I apologize for the rudeness of my request, but we really are on a time schedule.
You just hear like a deep voice from the far north that sounds a little. The best way to say it is like strung out, like tweaking a little bit. Go. Be quiet. They'll hear you.
Oh. Well, how are we supposed to converse if I am too quiet? I need answers.
They're dead. I saw them die.
You saw Nib die?
I saw them all die. Just like this strung out, tweaked out voice that doesn't seem to be responding to you anymore. But they're speaking loud enough that you can just like hear them mumbling to themselves about like,
Oh bother.
I saw you die. You should die. I know they're dead. They're all
I don't think that this is going to be very productive, talking through the cells like this. I wonder if I can simply short out this door with an engineering check.
you could certainly try.
My dice are not rolling very well today.
You
but that
are a
is
technomancer.
16.
And you're just using like your engineering kit, just like trying to short it out from the side.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's a simply accessible panel that I can use to
Yeah,
to
it doesn't
fry the circuit.
seem like there's like the panel you're having trouble getting to it, so you can't quite access it the way you want. So whatever you did that time was not good enough to unlock the door.
I'm beginning to think that this was not a good plan.
Oh, we got you. Don't worry about it. You'll be
Is there
fine.
anything else you would like to do or try? I mean, you could potentially try something else if you have any spells or anything like that that you think would be useful here. Talk to me. But we're looking at about 15 minutes of you trying something while the rest of the crew is working on their plan outside.
Yeah, I mean, I can also do the holographic interface thing. So if there's any computer, any computer systems in the room that I can see that are within 30 feet of the cell, then I could interact with them. But other than that, I don't really have a lot of other options.
Yeah, I mean, you could certainly try. Like, it's like an electronic lock, but you also know that like just being able to get to it doesn't automatically grant you access. So it'd probably still be a fairly high
have to make a
check
computer's
to
check. Yeah,
to
sure.
like break the code or whatever that would unlock the door, or the the biometric code that would break it. So you're looking at a fairly difficult check here.
Sure. Let's try it. Ooh, much better. That is a 26 on
Okay.
computers.
I had the
With
number.
the
Good.
with the use of I'm going to cast again my 0 level spell holographic interface so that I can work on the computer without being out of the cell.
Yeah. So I had the number 25 in my head. So you got that. So you're working on it there for a little bit, maybe about 5 minutes, and you just hear like a ding, and the cell door opens up.
So does it have access to all of the cell doors in the room?
It doesn't look like you probably know that you could now go and access each one of the other cells. Like like the code or the way to do it, but you have only currently unlocked this one cell.
Okay.
We have comms, correct?
What's that?
We have comms,
our
correct?
Suits usually do.
Yeah, you guys should be able to talk to
So
each
it's,
other.
so
at
it's
a
safe to
reasonable-
assume, yeah, we know what's going on in there.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, depending on whatever Hyperion has told you.
Yeah, so basically so far, me being in the prison cell has been, wow, I really need to reflect on my life choices. This was not a very well thought out plan. And then be like, hello? Is anyone there? That guy doesn't sound like he's going to be helpful.
Admittedly,
Steady
we
stream
did
of
just
consciousness the
say
whole time.
we did just say like, okay, someone should go in. That was the beginning of the plan, and you were like,
Captured.
okay, and then you fucking did it. You just did it. And we're
I
like,
am a
okay,
bomb.
we are
I
still
am a
coming
bomb.
up with a plan. Remember that scene from the first Guardians? Whenever they're coming up with a plan, and then Groot just goes in and just grabs the
It's
thing.
just in the
Yeah,
background, it's just like,
yeah, exactly. It's like,
got
I'm
it.
just gonna go do it.
That made for a pretty
Okay.
fun sequence, though.
Yeah,
It did.
good job, Groot. You are the Groot. I am Hyperion.
Yeah. Now we're quickly adapting to you just going in there.
It fits ships. All right, I will let them. I've done some stuff. Let them do some stuff.
Yeah. All right, so you now know that Hyperion is out. Maybe he hasn't done much yet, but Sidmore is on his way back. I assume you guys had a meeting point a little bit away, like around the corner, so you're not just bringing up multiple guard uniforms to undress in front of them and act like you are one of them. So yeah, walk me through kind of what that looks like, what you guys are doing here.
So, do we just want to roll and
Okay, sorry.
see who's getting arrested with sorry, was it Ramdas or Sidmore? I couldn't remember on the other name, sorry.
I have your player characters. I still can't remember everyone's names.
Well,
We're
I'm
on
just
7
an
episodes over 7
asshole.
months, so.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah,
So,
Robin
do we
is
wanna-
more of a rough name.
Do we want to roll for it and see who's going, or do we have a preference?
I have to be the guard.
Right. I meant
'cause
like
I've-
who's going in with you
yeah.
though.
Well,
I'll take either.
I
It's up
am
to you
I
guys.
am accustomed to well, the institution, as you might say. So I'm comfortable going in. I don't mind.
Okay. Then I
So
will.
do these mercenaries have like are they like pretty spread across race wise, or are they all kind of?
No, they're not.
They're all Lashunta, right?
The two Sunrise Collective soldiers are Lashunta, and there's also an Ifrit soldier that you've seen kind of meandering around inside one of the guard posts. So
Then I have my
Mm.
whatever the fuck I had.
the people, yeah, that you guys spoke with that you were earlier were of a similar makeup, like two Lashunta and one
My
Ifrit.
hollow skin. Okay, my hollow skin will make me look like one of those, just to kind of help with
Yeah.
aesthetically for a disguise check.
Am I gonna be coming in this main door after you guys, or should I go to a different area?
I think there was like a parking garage to the north.
Parking
Yeah.
garage.
What
If you zoom out on the map, I can give
I
you
was
a
thinking
rough
black
idea of where it
over
is. The
there.
parking lot is
Yeah.
like all the way up here.
Do I need to go through the checkpoint to be on the other side to get to
Yeah,
that?
so you can see. I'm gonna unlock this just so you guys can kind of see
Okay.
what this looks like. The door's not actually unlocked, but you would be able to see through it. I should have made that a different kind of door. So you know that this is basically just road and other buildings through. So you would think that you could probably go up and like around the back of the building if you're trying to get to the parking garage.
Okay, then I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay. So one more time, walk me through exactly what you guys are trying to do and what your end goal is, so that we are all on the same page here.
Okay, here we go. So, I am going to have hollow skin on, look like a Lashunta, guard uniform on, transporting Sunny, who is a quote-unquote prisoner, into the building. I'm going to try to convince one of these guards to give me a key so that I can get in, or open the door for me. Then, whenever we get inside, we're going to try and find the computer to either, well, I guess he's already open, so we don't really have to get the computer. We just have to try and find the person, or figure out where the person was if they were here.
So your
Which I
first
assume would be
goal is
from a
to
computer.
get them to, because you don't have a key, is to get them to unlock this door for you and get you
Yes.
inside.
To get inside, yes.
Okay.
And then from there, if Brendan, what's your fucking name?
Hyperion.
Hyperion.
Hyperion. If Hyperion is out and can start accessing computer shit, he's the best one to do that.
I would
But yeah.
agree.
So you guys do
And
know.
then, yeah, as we're doing
Go ahead,
that,
continue brainstorming.
I think they-
that, Ace goes through the gate and comes around.
Okay, so Ace is the only one that's going to try to sneak around the back and go in through the garage. You guys are
Yeah.
going to try to get in. Hyperion would have told you, I imagine, that there is that Skittermander at the front desk. So just remember that too. So,
Mm-hmm.
who seemed happy and nice, but you don't know. So, all right. So you are going to give me a disguise check first, right, to see how good your disguise is, and then
Yes.
it's going to be another check. If they believe you are who you say you are, then it's going to be another check to try to convince them one way or another to get them to open the door for you.
Could I help by offering up my own tag and number and identification? Because I am technically in the system as a prisoner. It just might not be in this checkpoint as a prisoner.
Prisoner background, baby.
Maybe. I would let you certainly try. I don't know how well that's going to work in this specific scenario. Being, in a prisoner on another world doesn't necessarily mean that you are a prisoner inside the sun. But if that is what you'd like to do, I will absolutely let you do it. Yes, and,
That is what they say.
So, give me your disguise check, Dalton, and I will give you a bonus in my head for your hologram suit and you going and stealing that other suit too. So don't worry about that.
Well, yeah. So normally, if you're trying to disguise yourself as a different race, it's either a +2 to a +8. But because he's got the hollow skin, he doesn't. The DC doesn't change.
Yeah. 'cause it's
Okay, not
wasn't it?
super great. Only a 10.
Okay. Well, that makes me think that I should probably look it up to make sure that we're not just guessing. I'm clicking buttons.
Wait a minute. Have you been guessing at everything?
No, I just had.
Oh my god.
Our reality is a lie.
That's true. Maybe.
Well, of course that's true.
The DCs for disguise are just.
Everyone takes psychic damage.
Oh, it's just opposed by their perception check. Okay. So that's easy enough. I can do that.
Fuck.
But I'm still giving you a bonus because you went and stole that suit and stuff, so. Let's see there. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so
Y'all.
tell me what you say when you go up here. We'll keep it a secret check for now.
Ooh,
I don't
what'd
think we
you
passed.
say?
I don't think we passed.
So you walk up. You're trying to do the Wookiee prisoner thing. So kind of walk me through.
Yeah. Okay. Walk up, and my Lashunta disguise self. Oh, yeah, let me find that. Yeah. Okay. So we walk up to about cheerish, and I kind of have Sunny in front of me.
Oh
and
yeah,
I
that's
go,
right. Martial law makes you judge, jury, and executioner, right?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to think of a full line real quick. Hold on, you put me on the spot.
No, you said you wanted to do this.
Yeah, I know. Hey boys, look! I got me a rebel. He was out in what's the name of the guy that's doing all this? Like the guy that was in the announcement.
Oh, yeah.
His name.
Yeah.
That one guy.
Zalen Tripinol. Trinipol.
Zalen
Zalen.
Trinipol?
Zalen.
Zalen. Okay. He was talking mad smack about Zalen, and he wanted to do us a lot of real
Hey!
bad.
Where'd you get that suit?
What are you talking about? I'm one of you guys.
Get on the ground!
No. You have it wrong, mate.
They're both pointing their rifles at you at this point. We can go ahead and roll for initiative here.
Oh fuck.
We don't have to. It doesn't have to jump to a combat, but we're going to go ahead and roll for initiative to see what happens here next. Brendan, you can go ahead and do that too if you would like, just so you have the opportunity to move and do things inside the building. Yeah, everyone can. So let me go ahead and actually, let's see. Step 1. Okay, we need to add encounter. How do I make
Go in the
combat?
box.
Combat.
Pull the big one. Boulder.
The boulder.
The boulder is confused.
Every time.
Only got a 10. Could have been better. The boulder is conflicted.
Okay. So you said 10?
10 total.
10 total. All right.
Oh, yeah. That's a 9.
So far, so good. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, what was yours, Dylan? Sorry.
9.
Okay.
To German, no.
No, he's not gonna tell you what he got.
Okay, Sidmore.
Huh?
What's your initiative? Sorry.
Oh, right. Sorry, I was spacing.
Oh, right.
Or Ace. Sorry.
Not great.
Cusco.
5.
Jesus Christ, guys. Okay.
Ace got a 20.
Okay, there we go. All right, so again, all that's happened so far is that they clearly have noticed. As far as they're concerned, and as far as you know, you just look like a fox wearing one of their uniforms. The hollow skin did not work the right way, or something, but you did not put it on correctly, or did not put it on very well. But they clearly can tell that you are not who you say you are. They rolled a 19 for initiative, or for perception. So immediately recognized you. So all they're doing is pointing guns at you and telling you to get on the ground. I also note at this point, no one else has showed up at this gate, like no other citizens after the hologram bomb scare that kind of made everyone scatter. So there's really no one else around here yet at this time, so you don't have to worry about like civilians or casualties of that nature or anything like that. So yeah, so Ace, you again see them. You're kind of off to the side. They don't necessarily notice you yet. You're kind of off to the side there, but they are pointing guns at two of your friends. What would you like to do?
There's a lot of things I would like to do. What will I do is another question altogether. Fuck.
My immediate thought is to cause some sort of a distraction.
That's kind of what I was thinking too.
But I would use it as an opportunity to still try and bluff these guys, because then I would pull my gun on you, being like, "Hey, stop what you're doing right now! I'm a member of the law," and then I'd try to bluff them and be like, "Guys, come on!"
Just
and then maybe all of us can get it.
Leave me alone.
I'm one of you guys. Come on. See?
Got the big brain on bread.
I still think there's an option for a diplomatic ending here. This
I'm
is like the
hoping.
last shot. This is the very last shot.
Yeah, it's their lives. Floating in the balance.
Yeah. Little did they know.
In the balance.
That's always what Sonny's thinking. He doesn't want to kill him, but might have to.
But he will.
He will.
Yeah, I'm going to. There's a lot of things that I feel like doing. I think Ace is going to try, and he's definitely going to try and make some sort of a scene.
Okay.
I think he's going to pull out.
Oh God.
He's going to pull out a frag grenade.
Oh, okay. Jesus. Okay.
Make it a diplomatic thing, being like, "Oh, you're pulling on your own soldiers now."
No, so I'm gonna pull out the frag grenade and start walking towards
Jesus Christ, an actual
over
bomb.
here. And
No, it's an actual bomb.
and he's gonna say, today? "Hey, I heard that there was someone here that I heard this is where we were supposed to bring the explosives."
It's a gun buyback program.
Yeah. I heard this is where we were supposed to bring the explosives. Is that correct? And can I roll either diplomacy or a bluff to aid aid Dalton's like if he can kind of win one over on them?
If you want to aid him, I'll wait and have you roll that on his turn. But right now, all you're doing is you pulled out a grenade and you walked forward and said, "Is this where you go ahead and say it to me again?" Just so we're clear.
I heard this is where we're supposed to bring the explosives, and I will have I'll have the grenade in the one hand, but I'll still be holding my my reaction cannon in like the other
grenade
hand.
in one
so
hand,
like
reaction cannon in the other.
Yeah, arms kind of out to the sides of like kind of like a what? Like what are you guys talking about?
Okay.
Like what's weird about this?
Have the
Sure.
cannon pointed at the grenade.
Yeah.
Is this what I'm supposed to do?
Is this how we disarm them? Just shoot
chaotic.
them?
Okay. All right. Well, that would be your turn. Oh, wait, I didn't begin combat. All right. So, Up next is going to be one of the guys that's inside this room here. So he's going to hear all the commotion and all the yelling, and he is going to come out, and he's going to see you walking up and hear what you have, said, and he's going to point his rifle at you and say, "Put the grenade on the ground and step away." And he looks at the other two guys. He's like, "What kind of ship are you all running out here? What the hell is going on?" He is just
fucking shit.
So, that is going to be his turn. We'll see if Ace complies by the time it wraps around to him or not. It is going to be one of the other Sunrise Collective soldiers' turns. He's just continuing to point at you all, and he goes, "Where'd you get those uniforms? Get on the ground now!" But he's just kind of holding. And then we jump up to Hyperion, which I don't know what is being transmitted over the comms. You might be able to hear a ruckus outside, but maybe probably not much more than that. But what would Hyperion like to do in this situation?
Oh man. Well, I got a movement speed, so it's 5, 10. This puppy. I still think I need to figure out what's going on with the other prisoners.
Yeah,
15,
that'll be good.
20.
And if anything, we're causing a ruckus outside, bringing more of them out. That's what we're
5.
doing.
Can I see what's in this room?
It's locked, so you would have to use your. You would have.
It's completely sealed. Like there's no windows or.
Oh, I guess you could see in. That's a good point. Yeah, you don't have to
Yeah.
unlock it. You don't see anything in there. It just looks like an empty
Nobody in
prison
there?
cell.
All right. So if I go one more square, can I see into either of the other cells? Then?
So this, is the bathroom. So
Okay.
if you go, let's see.
I don't remember how to do.
My follow
Things
isn't
on
working
this.
very well on the stream, so I'm just updating the stream. So yeah, you would know. I go and open this door for you because like I said, it's got like a see-through window on it, so that like prison guards would be able to make sure that they watch prisoners in the bathroom. But this
Weird.
door here, the lock on it looks like it's been tampered with. But the way that it's angled, you can't quite see into the room. But based on the distance and how far you've traveled, this is probably where you heard that other voice from, if that makes sense. So
Interesting.
I can't walk far enough to see into that room. I mean, like even so, if I stand in front of it, do you think I'll be able to see in?
the windows don't, like the doors don't have anything on them, so it looks like this is the only room that doesn't have like a clear window into it. It is just a door. It's like a solid 2-inch thick steel door, so you would not be able to see into it. If you had an action to open it, you could probably just open it because it looks like the locks have been tampered with. But it doesn't sound like you have an action to be able to actually open that door.
Yeah, one more action, but I just have to get another 5 feet over there.
You could open the door from right there, right?
Sure.
I think you could. I mean, it's a 5-foot reach, right? It's a weird angle.
All right.
You maybe
I'll
aren't
open
opening it very well. You can't see very far into there, but you can kind of see from the angle that you're seeing. You don't. You maybe see some shit in the corner, but it's like dark,
Okay.
and you
Literal
can't quite
shit?
see into there. No, not shit. Like it is not as well kept as the other cells were. Like the beds are kind
I'm
of
going
like
to
piled
say,
up.
greetings. My name is Hyperion 11, and I am here to rescue you.
And you hear you just hear like this guttural yell that goes, "Yeah, you should be dead. I saw you die."
Oh, that was the opportunity to say,
Bounce on it.
Crazy style.
Crazy style.
No, you hear a thing.
oh, fuck me. All right, it's no longer my turn.
It sure isn't. Give me 1 second before I move on. I need to do a thing real quick.
Bounce on it.
You get that TikTok I sent you earlier?
Yeah, I did.
So good. Okay, game let's pause. Alright, so that is Hyperion's turn. He's doing some crazy shit in there. It is now Sunny's turn.
I'm just
And
starting new combats while I'm soloing as a mage.
did you have actual cuffs on Sunny or no?
Oh, that's
Just like
true. Did
a cheeky hand behind your back situation, or what's the honest to goodness truth here about what you guys had going?
I will admit, I thought about it, but I didn't want to actually have cuffs on, so I didn't say anything.
Okay. That is good enough for me.
Yeah, I'm good not being bound.
Okay.
Plus, it's like one of those things like the Wookiee trick really worked because you could like have them on there, but they're like uncuffed. They're just like
Mhm.
around the fur, and I've got fur, so yeah, it'll blend in.
crazy
Um,
style.
If
I don't know,
anyone doesn't
I'm
know, I
playing-
feel like I need to explain what Brendan is fucking talking about here.
It's Nosferatu,
It's
right?
Nosferatu. Yeah, it was a TikTok that went really viral after the movie came out. The way Nosferatu talks in the Nosferatu movie is
Mhm,
just like
mhm.
really slow, breathy, with like an asthma
I
attack.
tried to
every 10th
get
of
some
word.
soundboards, but
Yeah.
there's not enough out at the
Yeah,
moment.
not yet. But the TikTok was basically like, you need to bounce on it, deep breath, crazy style, and so that's just been the meme right now. It's so fucking fun too, because it's not
So,
completely
Dylan-
outlandish to think that he would not say that. Like,
He would definitely roll the R's.
yeah, bounce on it,
Crazy style.
Dylan, I would suggest try to lean into the fact that
The prisoner.
you just got taken. Yeah, you got taken by a cop, and now other cops are now saying that cop is not a cop, but you know it's a cop. Try to convince them
No,
it's a cop.
he just arrested me. Yeah.
Like, what the hell are you guys talking? What the fuck?
What kind of operation are you guys running here? What the fuck is this guy up to? Explosives? You guys have way bigger problems on your hand.
Okay, you gonna roll a check to try to like convince them, like a bluff? I guess would probably be what you're doing.
Bluff.
Or if you have another skill that you think would work here and want to argue.
Can I
it.
use my profession, like criminal / prisoner, to just lean into the fact that I'm a prisoner? So like, I will go down into the position of like on my knees, my hands are above my back. I'll get into like first position.
Sure,
That is protocol,
sure.
and be like, and you
Yeah,
guys
you
really
want
are.
to try to convince him that you are actually a prisoner.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I'll just do all the mandated stuff.
Yeah.
Whenever a
That's where it
bomb
really
threat is
goes
put
to be a
on while
prisoner.
we're in route.
Wow! 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 Crazy style.
yeah, that really needs to. Just the TikTok sound needs to be.
Okay.
added. This is important.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. So you get down in a very knowledgeable, submissive type of stance that shows that you are a prisoner.
Yeah,
This
face
guy-
down, ass up.
Both knowledgeable and submissive.
Let's see, actually. What'd you say you got?
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
so this guy, both of these guys look at you and they kind of look at you, and then they look to
What the
Sidmore and they go, "Where'd you find this prisoner?"
Your mama's ass.
Oh no.
Do.
No, that's is that his turn? Does it go to my turn?
No, it's not your turn yet.
Okay.
I'll
wait for me.
So, is that all you're gonna do then, Sonny? It's probably all you can.
Yeah.
But I want to double check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Playing submissive.
All right. So it is now the other officer's turn, and he was maybe like pointing at the both of you, like his rifle. But now he definitely is only pointing it at Sidmore. And he's like, "Where'd you find this prisoner? Who'd you take down? Where'd you get that uniform?" And he kind of like is like,
What is your
like,
favorite color?
He seems to believe Sonny, but he still doesn't believe you. You have now at this point in his head kidnapped or like killed another guard and stolen this prisoner to try to get into here. So
Okay.
he doesn't really do anything else though. So that is his turn. And now we're gonna actually jump to a turn for someone that you guys can't see.
Oh God.
Let me actually double check something.
It's father.
It's father. 1,
Here.
2, 3, 4. And now Brendan can see who it is.
Uh-oh.
You see the
Oh, no!
the Skittermander come in, and he goes, "Hey, how'd you get out of that cell?" And he is going to,
Oh, no.
he's like, "You're a
Get
criminal.
him.
You were in the prison cell. Criminals go to the prison cells." And he is going to pull out
No, they
a an arc
You gonna pull out
pistol.
4 guns?
No, just he's just going to pull out an arc pistol.
It's gonna blow me away.
So that is his move.
Move draw?
Move draw. We decided as long as you have an attack bonus, you can do that all at once, right?
Oh, whoa.
I'm pretty sure that's what we talked about last time because I was always
God.
confused. He does. God damn it! Where do I?
Crazy style.
Crazy. God damn it! I hate it so much. Actually, I love it. It's
so
fucking
dumb.
hilarious. Boop 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 boop. I feel like. Give me one moment here. Sorry, unprepared. I need to look at this guy's actual stat block.
Do you though?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
this goes back to me using the pre-built in the thing. When maybe. Okay. So yeah, he is going to pull out the pistol. As he's running, and he yells down the hallway. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing? Get back in your cell. Prisoners or criminals only belong in cells, and you are in the cell. That makes you a criminal." But he doesn't shoot. He just is aiming at you, and that's going to be his turn. And now we jump to Sidmore's turn. Back outside. Sidmore, what would you like to do?
Okay, Sidmore. Oh, give me one second.
It's been 1 sec.
What are you doing for all the other seconds? Come on.
Okay.
He's back.
So, yeah, Sidmore is going to still lean into it. He's going to. What gun does he have? He has a pistol. Doesn't matter. He pulls out his semi-auto pistol, tactical semi-auto pistol. Pulls it out, and yeah, aims it at Ace, and just goes, "All right, now everybody, calm down. Clearly, there's been a misunderstanding, and I need to explain myself. I am an officer of the law. I work here. This man here." He's like down on the ground now, kind of looking at him. He goes, "This man here was talking mad shit about name here, guy,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Go ahead.
and
Forget to.
and he
really
was
helpful.
talking about
Zaylen.
Really
Zaylen.
lends a lot of credence to our argument.
Yeah,
Where it's like the
Zaylen.
name of the guy that we all know together.
I keep forgetting his name. I'm sorry, but he was talking mad smack about Zaylen, and he was talking about doing some major damage. I'm bringing him in to try to save more people from getting hurt. And I also heard about this little bomb scare, and now we have another bomb scare. I don't know exactly how you guys run things down here, but I'm trying to help, all right? So why don't you put your guns down or aim them at the people that actually need to be aimed at?"
E. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Sydney.
So can I do a bluff?
You could do another bluff check, but yeah.
Would I be able to aid on this, either diplomacy or bluff?
Yeah, go ahead and give me your bluff, because that's what you're doing out there from earlier. We can use that as a bonus here.
Okay.
So you give me that first.
I got a 10 on
Okay.
my bluff.
It's DC 10 for aid, so it's going to be a +1 for you here.
My bluff?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, yo, rolled a 19, plus 17,
Ooh.
plus 1, or plus 1, plus
Alright,
7.
or
Sorry,
cheating.
sorry, not 17, plus 1, plus 7.
Okay,
So plus 8,
Go ahead and tell me what the final
a
number is.
number. That's a number. 27.
Okay. So, and you're probably primarily talking to the guy in front of you, so let's roll his perception. Okay. So he looks at you and he goes, "Ah, Well, maybe we are. Nope. Now I'm taking your accent. God damn it. Well, I guess maybe we are starting to hire from the other species, and I just forgot about it. Okay. Well, what, you need to take him inside? Go ahead. The door's right over there. And then he kind of like sidesteps you. I guess it doesn't yet, but he kind of
It's through the door on the right there. Right?
That's into the guard stations. That wouldn't take you anywhere. The only other door inside is this one over here. That Hyperion got taken through earlier.
Well, they said they bought it.
But you know
know.
that well, I guess you might know from Hyperion that door is still locked.
Okay, so if I know for a fact that door is still gonna be locked, then I'll stand there for a second, and I'll kind of pat down and be like, "Oh shit, mate, you're not gonna believe this, but I fucking lost my key. Is it all right if I just go pop it open real quick with yours, and then I can give it right back to you?"
He kind of looks.
Look, I just want to make this quick because there's an action going on, there's bombs going on. I just want to get things going, and then we can talk about this later. How about that?
And you kind of you see him
threw
look.
it into the gutter.
You see him look to the other two guards, kind of suspiciously still, and he goes, I'll take you inside. I'll show you where the cell is."
Even better. Let's get rolling.
Okay, so yeah, you can start walking whatever your distance is, and you could take Sonny with you as your prisoner, but he's not going to be able to move till it's his turn. So we are back to Ace now. And you still have these two guards pointing their weapons at you, telling you to get on the ground, drop your weapons. But you see
real
that.
quick, could I do that as a double move technically as my actions, and then
Yeah. So you
the
can
free
go
action was the speech.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can get all the way. Okay, continue.
So yeah.
Ace will he's gonna place the frag grenade on the ground. Like slowly. Yeah. He's not trying to start. He's like, whoa, sorry, man. I found that in the streets back there. I think there was a scuffle down the street a little ways. I wanted to bring this to y'all because I don't need it. And he will attempt to just kind of back away slowly. I'm not putting the reaction cannon down, just the grenade.
Yeah, so they're still you put it down, and they're still yelling. They're like, "Nope, stop moving! You're coming with us. Where'd you get that weapon from?"
Yeah, I won't get down on the ground, but I will at least stop moving whenever they tell me to. But yeah, just point back the way we came, where we had our skirmish with the other guys.
We're gonna go check all those alleys, and if we find 3 dead bodies, you're getting killed.
3 dead bodies with nip.
What if there's 4 dead bodies?
And you are free to go.
But yeah, that will be what I do.
Okay.
Well, I'm not trying to blow smoke. I'm just trying to give this to y'all.
Okay.
The Good Samaritan.
So if that is your turn, then the next turn, the Ifrit, the brass dragon guy, is going to start walking towards you, and he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, and he gets all the way up to you, and he tries to start handcuffing you. Are you letting him do that or not?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna resist a little bit.
Okay. That's probably going to be a grapple check then. That's what I am going to call this. So let me find the rules for grapple in this game. 'Cause we love grappling.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, that is combat maneuver. Okay,
Okay.
so I need to hit your KAC +8.
Oh, I thought it was the CMD.
That should be.
Oh,
your
yeah,
KAC
it is,
plus
it
8.
is.
Yeah, yeah.
I was adding 10.
Okay,
Not-
so
not
that
8,
is going
so
to be a melee attack roll. So let me see if I can find what that is for this guy. Is going to be. Okay, so that is not greatest. Let's use your own moon die against you, even though you said I'm not allowed to as a GM. I'm gonna just tell you that I'm going to.
Dick.
And I'm gonna go ahead and say that an 11 probably isn't good enough to beat your
Nope.
KAC plus 8. Okay, so he tries to grapple you and is unsuccessful, and then he just yells, "He's resisting!"
Resist
And,
these nuts.
Yeah, so that is gonna be his turn because he moved to you and then attacked you, and then yelled, "He's resisting!" And then this Sunrise Collective soldier isn't necessarily paying attention because he is just got done talking to you, so he is still moving this way to let you in. And he is going to walk up to this door and unlock it. Actually, I need to check his movement, see how far we're moving here. He was all the way here. Actually, he can't unlock it, so he gets all the way to here. That's as far as he can move.
Shit, I forgot my keys too.
So that door is still locked. Now, it is actually another character's turn that has not been revealed.
Excellent.
Can you guys see at the top of the initiative count, like track on the right, what it says about the difficulty of this encounter? Like below where it says round 2.
Normal
Just
combat?
Their names.
I don't see the difficulty to
Okay,
it.
cool.
Yeah,
Awesome.
normal combat phase.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, I will tell you afterwards what it says because it's hilarious.
Difficulty
so-
18.
It's
Outrageous.
there's a lot going on. I'll just suffice to say I'm jumping between a lot of different pages here to figure out what's going on. So it is now whatever was hollering at Brendan's turns earlier, or whoever was hollering at Brendan earlier's turn, and you just hear this character go, "Should be dead! I saw you die!" And you see, let me double check movement, 5, 15. I'm gonna wait till he gets out of the door, then reveal, then look, and then let's show this to the stream, what this guy looks like. Show players. Come running out of this
Shit.
room with this tweaked out look in his eye. And he is going to see you standing there, and he is going to grab you and cast Jolting Surge.
Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
But I need to make sure I know what the stats are
Damn.
on that real quick. Yeah.
The SE Technomancer.
Yeah. Yeah.
His name is Julibard.
I guess. Wait, Jolting Surge just hits, doesn't it? Isn't that right?
Surely not.
You're the one who used
Oh no,
it
no,
the
you're
most.
right. You're right. It doesn't. You touch a target with the device you're using. It's a melee attack against the target's EAC. I'm gonna go ahead and say that you probably have an electronic device on you, considering you're a hologram, and you probably are an electric device.
No, he's entirely analog.
I use that new kind of electricity, like
That new
Electro. Electro's like, I got a whole new kind of electricity in this
from
universe.
another universe. Yeah. Okay. I want to make sure his melee
'cause
attack bonus
Frequencies, right?
frequencies.
Oh yeah.
Every universe vibrates at a different frequency. God, it's so weird. Okay. If it's his melee attack, and he was to have a melee weapon that had a plus to it, that's going to be the same plus to this. Yes. Okay. All right. Let's just roll. See what happens. Maybe it's gonna be a low number.
Maybe.
It's not super low. Does a 17 hit your EAC?
Yes.
Actually, it would have been a 19, but either way,
Nope.
it hits. So, even if you weren't electric. So let me get all these die here real quick. Either way, if your attack hits. Okay. Man, this is such a crazy spell to me. That is going to be 15 points of electricity damage as he just grabs you and just shocks the piss out of you. Because you're gonna be dead.
Did you open a cell to get this guy out? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
It's just like a random prisoner. God damn.
Yeah, you didn't have to unlock the cell though. It was already like locked or like shorted out basically. So
That's right. The lock was tampered
yeah,
with.
fuckied wuckied. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that is going to be that guy's turn. And now we're actually to Hyperion's turn. That's good. So you have Mims.
Do you have a retort?
Mims who's run out, potentially seeing you or hearing you on the security cameras. What the hell? What are you doing out of your cell? Not shooting, still sounding somewhat friendly, but also accusatory. And then you have this crazy person that's just run out of this cell, grabbed you, and hit you for a fairly high significant chunk of your health. So.
I vote you try to run.
Oh wait, did he hit you for? Are you down?
No, I'm not down.
Oh, that's right. There's okay.
Stamina and
There's
HP.
stamina. Yeah. Okay. When I was looking at I looked at your health. I just saw the number that's your health, and I was just like, "Well, that's not good."
It's like, Austin, you just killed my fucking character. No, okay.
Be crazy, right?
Got
I say run.
Certainly be a
Run,
first.
run, and let whatever the fuck this guy is, Mims. Mims, yeah. Let Mims
Yeah,
deal
the
with the fucking
Skittermander.
electric guy. And just try to run.
You know
I'd
there's
say-
another door here to your right. You don't know if it's locked or unlocked, but you do know that that door is open. But you also, to be fair, don't know what's in the rest
Open?
of the building. So, opening any door, as you guys found out on the starship you were on, could result in this difficulty going from greater than epic to something beyond that.
Okay.
It's getting strategical in this bitch.
It is.
Well, rather it should.
Yep, this is good. This is good. Okay. So I think you see this guy just comes out and just jolts this electricity into Hyperion. And now like you're seeing like this like perfectly pristine like blue form all of a sudden starts like glitching. Like he's just like he's like, "You're not Nib." And then he's like turns towards the officer and he's just like, "There's nothing in the handbook about this." And then he's just like, "Forgive me, mother." And he's going to spend a resolve point to give himself 2 move actions this turn.
Okay.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
So he can go over here. And then I'm going to cast holographic image.
Hmm.
And I'm just going to create a duplicate of myself. If I can, like right next to me.
Okay. Holographic
then,
image makes a certain amount, though, right?
Holographic image is a visual hologram. Blah blah blah.
I'm thinking a mirror image. Never mind.
Oh no, you're right. The image can extend beyond 4 10-foot cubes, plus 1 10-foot cube per caster level. So could I just fill out this hallway with iterations of me? Like 10-foot cubes.
Yeah.
So it says 4 of them, so 5 of them because I'm second level, I think. So can you just make 4 more copies of me?
Can you move all those?
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do that basically. I'm gonna run through the hallway basically and make all these copies of myself. Exactly.
Loki.
And I'm gonna turn towards the officer and I'm gonna be like, "You're going to want me to leave very quickly. After all, I am the bomb."
He kills himself.
Yeah, exactly. He just shoots all of my copies.
Yeah, with all
The
his
fuck was the point of
arms.
that?
Yeah.
Dropped a bad joke on him.
Okay, so double move.
I don't know actually. I don't know actually if I needed to double move for that. I think I could only move once. Like I think I only moved moved less than 30 feet.
Yeah.
And now I can't. I don't think I can move past him into the other room, right? He's blocking the doorway.
They're small. I don't know the rules about passing through characters. His size is small. His size is small.
Just walk right over him.
I don't know.
Because if you let me do it, I'll spend the resolve point to do it, and then otherwise I think I'll just stay where I'm at, and that'll be my turn.
2 seconds to see if I see anything quick. I think if we're following 2E rules, I guess you can't pass through enemies, right? You can only pass through.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it with
friendly
attack.
enemies.
Yeah. Yeah, it depends on what system you're looking at, because that would be like a acrobatics check, maybe.
Yeah.
2 seconds. See if I can. Oh wait, I
She
just
shakes a
saw it.
lamb's tail.
You can't normally move through a square that is occupied by an opponent, but you can move through a space that is occupied by a helpless.
Oh, there you go. I just hit him over the head, knocked him unconscious.
Let's see. Unless you're charging, you can't. Unless you're charging, you can move through a space occupied by an ally or friendly character. When you do so, that creature doesn't provide you with cover. You know, actually, give me 2 seconds. No, I think he's not. He's not friendly. You can't normally move through a space that is occupied by an opponent, but you can move through a square that is occupied by a helpless opponent without penalty. It is also possible to use the tumble task of the acrobat skill to move through a space occupied by an opponent. So if you want to try to tumble past him, I think you can. I think that's just like part of your move action.
Yeah.
Let's look at what that is in the infosphere.
Yeah, it's move action. I move at half speed. DC is 15 plus 1.5 times his CR. Or directly through an opponent's square is 20 plus 1.5 times his CR.
I assume that that's
Yeah,
something
I'm
that you
not gonna
probably
hit
can't
that.
be able to do that.
I have a +6, so maybe it's a
so
very,
save
very
your resolve
stretched
point,
goal.
and that's where you're at right now.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna run around in this room and make illusionary copies of myself appear.
Okay. Let me do one more bit of housekeeping to make sure. Okay. I need to do another thing.
Will we?
Yeah, I'm sure you are. All right, it is now Sunny's turn. Are you just going to hold for right now, probably, as you wait for this
Mhm.
door to get unlocked? Okay.
Submissive as fuck.
Okay, it is now this guy's turn over here. Let me make sure the stream is looking at that correctly. And he is going to see that Ace tried to get grappled, fought his way back. He has his rifle lowered. He is going to take a shot at Ace. He is now opening fire because there has been too much resistance going on here, and he's not having it any longer.
You're doing good work over there, Justin. I just want you to just hold strong.
Doing what I can.
Yep, for the cause.
Ooh, ouchie wawas. That was a natural 19 for a total of a 25 to hit against KAC.
That'll hit.
I figured. Kind of crazy if it did. All right, that is going to be. What kind of damage is this? That is going to be 4 points of piercing damage as this hunting rifle hits you hard.
And it was this one
The
that shot at me.
yeah, this one.
Red?
Yep.
Okay.
That is the one.
I guess they're all red
How
whenever
do
we hover over them.
I need to figure out how to actually shoot this in the game. If I click... Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Okay, ignore those rolls in the chat. That got me to reduce the capacity by 1 so I can keep track of it better. Okay.
Gotcha.
And he is going to take a few steps back as well. He has a hunting rifle. He's taking a shot, and he's going to retreat. It is now Mim's turn, and you have run down the hallway and multiplied. And he, well, so first of all, he comes out, he points his gun at you, sees this other guy come out of his cell, grab you and shock you, and see you run, but then also strangely threaten him and say that you are going to need to get out of here because you're a bomb, and then multiply into 6 of you. So there's a lot going on through this poor Skittermander's head. He goes, oh, he's kind of looking past you. He's like, how did you get out of your cell, Vic? Oh, man. I don't think that the drugs have worn off yet. Shoot. And he is going to kind of look to use and be like, any chance you'll help me put him back in his cell, and then I can put you back in your cell, and then we can all be happy? You can free respond to that.
That, my friend, sounds like it could be a bargain.
Okay, perfect. And he is going to take a shot.
Edge Corps handbook states that officers of the law are considered allies whenever they are acting friendly.
Yeah, exactly. Are you a soldier? Are you a police officer too?
No, I am an Edge Corps officer who has been disgraced and thrown in prison for
Oh.
crimes that I did not commit.
Sure. Whatever you say, dude. And he's gonna take a shot through 6 enemies and try to hit Vec in the very back of the room.
Exactly.
He calls him dude.
And he misses.
Very good.
Luckily, soft
Lame.
cover only applies once.
Yeah, but luckily a 10 isn't gonna hit regardless, so.
It's not.
Oh, I just didn't
Lame.
have these things equipped. Okay, so that's actually his bonus. So I'm going to roll this in chat again, but just ignore it. Okay. Just want to keep that ammo count up. All right, so that is going to be. Actually, he's going to take a step back too. Actually, yeah, a step back because he can't take a step forward because there's 6 of you. All right, it is now Sidmore's turn.
Okay.
Also waiting for him to unlock the door.
So I'm kind of thinking would it? How far is it? That's a fucking ways. I still want to try and help Justin not get into a fight, even though he's kind of in one already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sticky situation.
Things are not going well.
Yeah, just leave him alone. He
These
seems
guards are these guards the brass dragons?
It's there's a brass dragon who's with Justin, and there's 2 Sunrise Collective soldiers that are with you and the other guy.
Would the people near Justin be able to hear me if I scream down the street?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll scream. I'll be like, "Now hold on! Stop trying to do all that violence. I have it on good authority that Raj Vinesh, the officer in charge, doesn't want any violence going on. You boys better stop, and you better just stop resisting, and maybe you'll get thrown in here with us."
Hey, why'd your voice change like that at the end? Get
I
on
don't
the
know what you
ground!
mean, mate. I don't know what you mean, mate.
You're pushing it. Okay. You're not. He doesn't really change what he's doing. You think that he probably heard you, but he doesn't seem to change what he's doing. Ace resisted and has now been shot, so I think it seems like they are going to continue whatever is going on.
Could I not do a bluff check there?
You can bluff, yeah.
Okay. Just gonna try.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do anything until his door's open.
Yeah.
Terrible
His
bluff.
perception.
Yeah, it's only 11.
Okay.
Rolled a 4.
He got a 17 on his perception, so I don't think he heard you fine, but I don't necessarily think that he believes you. He just thinks that maybe you're too soft for this. Okay. Back to Ace. Ace in your face.
Well, so was that just a? Because I didn't move.
You have
I didn't
another.
do
Yeah,
a-
you have another. Well, you have a move action if you want to move.
Yeah, we're barely getting into the door as is.
Would it be able to? Would I be able to hold an action
Mm,
instead of move?
No, you can use
No.
a
Instead of.
move action. You have to use one of your actions to hold an action, basically. Like you've already done something, so you can't like wait for something else. And it's the end of the round, so you would only be able to hold to the end of the round, and you're the last in the round.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah. Fair enough.
So, top of the
Okay.
order, round 3. It has been 18 seconds.
Hmm.
Or it has been 12 seconds, rather.
At this point, Ace will kind of, all right, god damn.
Shot in the
And
shoulder.
yeah,
Okay.
he's like, be like, after that friggin' scratch that your jackass over there, and like point at the guy who shot me. Fine, I'll fucking go. And I'll go along with to get into the holding area.
Excellent. It is now this guy's turn, so he is going to cuff you and start walking you over. He's got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to walk you all the way over to here, and then he's going to look to this other guard and say, "Take him in with your buddy. I'll hold the gate down." And so this guy is going to come down and say, he's going to tell you, actually he's going to come down and grab you. He gets about here with you. Actually, we'll say here. So he's walking him in, and this guy's going to wait at the gate now. So all of you, everyone right here is working their way inside. It is now another person's turn that you can't see. As there is a lot of...
It's the invisible guy that's ping-ponging off the cell in the middle that I didn't open up. They're like, oh,
So all that's going to happen is from because you're one of these that's lower down here, right, Brendan? Like
Maybe.
the actual you.
Yeah,
I'm saying
sure.
this door is gonna open, but
The door's gonna open.
that door right there is gonna open.
Oh. Okay.
But unless you are like one of these, you wouldn't actually see
can't
who
see.
opened it.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna
I
leave
can't
him.
see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or her, or it, whatever it is.
Nib. I shout.
It's Nib. No, but it is everyone else. Okay.
Oh no!
That is now Vex's turn. That's his name. This guy. So he is going
This
to see
Laser
this
beam.
door open.
Kame.
And he's gonna go, why is there so many of you? These drugs! I saw you die! And he's gonna take a step this way. This door is open. And you just see, all that you can see, Brendan, is two hands go electric and reach through the doorway. Supposedly
Oh, God.
grabbing whoever is on that
Yeah.
other side.
Not Nib.
God damn it, I keep clicking on the wrong thing. That
Christ.
okay, so this is gonna be a... Let's use the boulder.
He's fighting himself.
I am fighting myself. I need to see what all of my stats are. Okay. The
Oh my
boulder
god, if the one guy
moves.
dies that we're supposed to get here, I'm taking the ship and I'm out. We're gone. Fuck
Okay.
this full plan.
All right. That is going to be Vex's turn, and let me double check. I think he now. Okay. All right. That is Vex's turn. It is now Hyperion's turn.
This prisoner is armed and dangerous. I will attempt to help you
Mims.
pacify.
Oh.
I will attempt to help you pacify this creature. Can you give me a weapon? LOL, I did not get to keep mine when I was in prison.
Yeah, but I can't right now.
Well, that is unfortunate.
Here shortly I can give you this pistol. I'm not a very good shot with it. He's like talking to
Oh,
like
you're
the
just
wrong
going to
one of
hand
you.
over your pistol to a prisoner. That seems
Well, no,
to track.
we're working together right now. Remember?
That's right.
You're going to go back into your cell
essentially,
when we're done.
That's right. Essentially, I am a deputy. I've been deputized.
I'm actually only an honorary officer, so I don't think that I'm allowed to deputize you. But
Oh, so it's like I'm the deputy of the deputy.
Sure, you're the assistant to the assistant regional manager.
Assistant, exactly. Oh, perfect. Oh God. Well, we still have to do something to beat this guy, don't we? Ha ha ha.
Yeah, Beck, he's on a lot of drugs. We put him in there earlier.
I don't noticed.
He's actually a good guy, I think. He failed to protect some Ikeshi juveniles, and now he sees them, and everyone that he sees, and he thinks that they're them, and they're ghosts. So we kind of drugged him up a little bit and put him in the cell to hopefully calm him down. But clearly that didn't work, and he got out, and now I need your help, please.
So I think Hyperion's going to take a longer amount of time than normal to respond. And then he's going to say he was responsible for the lives of innocents and he failed them.
Exactly. Yep. Juveniles, kids. Yep. You let a bunch of kids die.
Well, I guess I know how that feels. And I'm going to cast Hardlight Spheres. So I get these orbs, these 4 glowing orbs that start circling around my head. And I'm going to blast the honorary officer, with one.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Wait, what?
Nice.
Sure. That's going to be
Okay.
against KAC or EAC?
Let's see. These hard light
I think
spheres
it's K,
are
right?
So
yeah,
baffled
targeting
right now.
KAC with a range of 60 feet. Yeah, no, this guy was basically. You said he's imprisoned for not being able to protect younglings, basically, and he's just like, I know how that feels. Uh,
Right, but he's
okay,
having
you're
a
gonna like
psychotic
this.
break. You realize that,
Correct.
right?
Yeah, no, I understand. But he's also defeating the other officers in the other room that we can't see. So, for
I
for
don't
the
know.
time being,
I don't know if those are officers. Well, I mean, I don't see what's going
no, you
on,
don't.
but I assume
You
that's other
probably can't
prisoners
see
that
what's
he's
going on.
killing.
Yeah, it's possible that that I'm gonna go in the other room and he's gonna be standing over Nib's body and he's just be like,
That's exactly
Been
that's
trying to kill
exactly
me.
what I think is
Yeah,
gonna
exactly.
happen.
This is
Okay,
fine.
but anyways, so I appreciate that you gave me the opportunity to do this here. So I got a natural 20.
Nice, nice.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
that's gonna be a hit.
So yep. So it's gonna be a critical hit on my spell attack. Each of these spheres deals 1d8 bludgeoning damage.
Oh wait, that's a
Do we-
critical.
we
Let
do-
me read the critical.
Yeah,
This is just a spell. So what's the
It's bludgeoning.
it's bludgeoning. Okay, that's what you said.
Mhm.
All right. Critical hit. We're looking at. I guess it's just spell though. Oh my god, that's insane. And I'm gonna make you look it up. Spell ally. Crit effect. You gain the benefits of Wisp ally. So you hit such a crazy magical effect that a wisp spawns with you.
That's awesome.
I mean, that was such a turn. I
Mm-hmm.
basically gasped. I'm like, wait, what?
Okay. Wisp allies is a small floating wisp that can distract your enemies in combat. You can direct it as a move action on your turn. If it occupies the same space, it provides my choice of either harrying fire or covering fire against the enemy every turn. It's made of pure light energy, can't be damaged in combat. Okay, so we'll look up what those things do. It's important to note that my casting a spell was a standard action. Attacking him with a spell is a swift action. Like firing one of the spheres is a swift action. So I did that. And so I still saw my normal move action.
Okay. I spawned a
Here.
little wisp ally there for you.
Do I roll double damage still, or does that take the place of my...
You nope, still double damage. You roll twice though. Roll twice at Starfinder.
Okay. And I don't think I have any bonuses to this. I think it's just 1d8. So that's 14 damage total. 2d8.
Not bad.
Does it knock him out?
It does not knock him out.
Damn.
He just goes, "What? I thought you were all criminals are the same."
And he's and
Oh,
and
no.
Hyperion is going to like he's gonna flush kind of like a reddish color, and he's going to say, "You're right. All criminals are the same."
Jesus.
And you start seeing him. He glows all
I
white,
did
and
not murder
it
him.
looks like he's evolving.
That's right.
Digimon.
Like hit B, hit B.
This is a villain origin story.
Okay, so that was kind of wild. I still have a move action.
Insane.
I can direct this wisp as a
Yeah,
move action.
I
but
think so.
But I've
So-
already
Okay, go ahead.
I've
sorry.
already like attacked him, and so like I don't see the benefit in like distracting him with it. So I think it's actually more valuable if I move and I use my concentration to make all of these guys move.
Okay.
So I'm going to like do a shuffle in this room. You know, I think I'm actually going to run out of the room. One.
Can you
is
get through that door?
Is that door
Sorry.
closed?
No, it should be open.
No.
You just have to drag it all the way through, I think.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, that's too far. Okay. And then I'm going to have all these other guys kind of follow suit. But they're going to be slightly lagging behind.
Here you go. I moved all of them. You can move them
Okay.
now.
And there's no windows right here, right? Like we can't see
Nope.
through the wall.
You have no idea what. That's very
No
much
idea what we're about to walk into.
Buggles attacking people type moment there. That was good.
All right. That's what I'm going to end up doing. I've still got 3 of these orbs floating around my head. And I suppose the illusions don't, but we'll let you...
They might. I mean, they're just illusion
I don't
stuff.
I don't think I can move them. I don't know if I could change so much what happens, but that's all right.
Okay.
It's not my turn anymore. Go ahead.
Okay. Sunny, you are up. What criminal act would you like to do here?
Sonny stabs Mr. Roundus.
The criminal act complacency.
Wait.
I do go right after.
I'm sorry. I
Did you go out of order?
did.
I'll do your thing then.
Do
But,
your thing, baby.
He do his turn.
Do your thing, baby.
I just skipped this Sunrise Collective's officer's turn. to
Oh yeah,
unlock
because
the door.
we should be through the door
Yeah,
already.
you guys should be through the door. So this door
Yeah.
is open. 5, 10.
Even
Okay.
better.
So he has made it in. So
That's
he is
gonna be
seeing all of these.
amazing.
Hyperion. Probably just like through the door and over the desk, he just sees like six different like holograms go running by, and like hears electric shocks.
What
and
is
shit.
going on?
There's explosions in the background. Six.
We have caused so much fucking chaos in like 30 seconds.
Amazing.
Oh
That's
my god.
insane. Okay, so that would have been his turn. So now we are to Sunny. So Sunny, you know the door is open and you can go through it.
I'm once again, I guess Donald Glovering it, and just walking into the flaming room with the pizza and having to assess the situation real quickly because things have
Yeah,
changed.
the guy walks in. He's like, "Yeah, just follow me." What the hell is going on in here?
Sure.
Mims, where are you? Okay, so
Okay,
Sonny,
at
you
this-
really? Oh yeah, I guess you're not actually handcuffed. So you, once the door
Yeah.
is open, I would imagine you are free to.
Well, I
start
have
doing
to move
whatever.
in, so I just do my
Move, actually get in.
my one step, and then I guess I want to do. I'd love to do a booster on Hyperion, but I don't know which hologram is him.
Yeah, I think you would still have to roll to hit, and there would still be a chance that you hit the wrong one. So.
Although I'm trying to look through my stuff because I know that I can.
Unless, Brendan,
like,
if you check
be
that, does it say
entombed
that you can be
my-
targeted by friendlies?
well, yeah, it's like through my stuff. There's something
The
about it.
problem is, so you would get a will save to disbelieve the illusions, like you to realize that they're fake. And like normally, like when you're like interacting with illusions, you have to do something to actually interact with them to realize that they're fake.
Mhm.
I don't know if you just get a will save upon seeing them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know which one of these is the real you, Brendan?
I do. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, just making sure.
Do you not? I feel like I moved me first. But...
You already lost them.
They're all copy and paste, so as far as Foundry is concerned, there's actually just 6 of you there.
There are. Okay. Illusion spells deceive the minds of others. They cause people to see things that aren't there. Creatures encountering an illusion don't receive a saving throw unless they study it carefully or interact with it in some fashion. So if you want to give him a check to like perceive, and then potentially, or like not even a check, I guess, like whatever action you deem that to be.
Yeah.
If he looks carefully, he can do a will save to disbelieve.
Yeah,
Get
give me a
extras.
perception check and don't critically fail it to like realize that obviously there's not more than one Hyperion.
Natty 11, 21.
Okay, that's enough for you to realize, oh, I know Hyperion and there's only one of him. So now I would say he could do the will save.
Okay, and I did find my my attuning
Okay.
thing with my micro lab. So it says that under some circumstances you can deliver biohacks to attuned creatures without making an attack roll.
Okay. I don't know if I know you said you've attuned to everyone,
Mm-hmm.
but I would honestly say, like, normally maybe you don't need to make an attack roll on them, but in this situation where there's 6 of them, you probably
Yeah,
need to
where there
pass
are 6
this.
of them.
You probably
Sure.
do need to, yeah.
Okay, I'll
So
find
go ahead
my-
and do your will save first to see if you can, fight through the illusion and know which one is him, and hopefully have line of sight, because you don't have line of sight on all of them. So there's there's like 3 there's like 2 you don't.
Okay, 21.
Yeah. Save DC is 15. So you can tell that a majority of these are fake, and I don't know how do I boop, boop,
Just move.
boop?
Just hover your
Does
mouse
anybody
over it.
know?
We can all see your mouse.
This one's me.
Okay.
Okay.
So I would be able to see. I can see the corner from my
Yeah.
corner.
So this is like a half
over.
desk. It's like a. It's a
I'm
reception
sitting behind a
desk, so you can see. it.
Sweet.
I did put a wall there, so you can. If you click on your guy, you should be able to see what you can see.
Okay, that is all to say that I am giving Hyperion a +1 bonus to your AC
Okay.
through my good vibes. Whatever robotic tunes that you enjoy within your ones and zeros.
Just tones, just straight. Well, obviously, he likes dubstep or electro, right?
Mm-hmm.
But is that what increases your AC? Like
Yeah.
it's probably a different sound
Yeah.
Makes
depending.
me harder to hit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Makes him harder.
It's just one really loud screeching noise, like windows crashing.
Really put you in the zone.
All right.
I'm not adding that to the soundboard.
That's your turn then.
Yeah, I moved in. Yeah, shot.
Okay. All right. It is now the Sunrise Collective soldier that is outside's turn. So he's going to walk him up. And he gets to about here. And he's just like, well, come on in. And he's kind of like motioning for Sidmore to walk in first. In reality, he's kind of waiting because he can't really get through right now. But, yep, he's going to wait here. And is now Honorary Officer Mim's turn. And he was just shot by his thought-to-be friend. So he is going to take a step forward and pull out his Flame Dashko.
Oh God.
He's got all of his hands on it. Yeah, Traitor! And he is just going to take a swing at this illusion that's right inside the door. So I don't
He
know.
did have a gun out already, right?
Yep.
What he drops in?
Yeah. I'll say he drops.
No,
it.
he's got 4 arms. He's
Yeah.
got 4 arms. He only
Yeah.
needs 2 for a Dashko and 1
Yeah.
for a gun.
Yeah.
That's fair.
He was going to throw it to you, and then you shot him. No, I get it. I thought it was great. So he's gonna swing at this illusion. So what does that mean for him? Does he still need to swing to try to hit it like it's a normal creature? Does it just disappear? Is it like mirror image in that sense, where one of them just disappears if I hit? What's it called again?
They're just
doing?
it's called holographic image. So I made illusionary holograms that can take almost any form I can imagine. They're usually effective against cameras, robots, and living creatures. Anywhere within 480 feet. No sound, smell, texture, or temperature. Image lasts for as long as I can concentrate. I can move the image within the limits of the size of the effect. That's
Okay.
it. That's all it says.
Okay,
But
so
you get
he swings
will
through
display-
it.
I'd say,
Once he swings through and it doesn't hit, then he's gonna get his will save
yeah, it's gonna
to
get
see if
will
he can disbelieve it. All right, so he swings through, realizes that, like, oh, these are not multiple of him. He is not here. This is an illusion. Well, I guess we'll see if he believes that.
What's his will save? I was gonna say
Let's see. It's actually pretty
he
good.
might be like, oh, he dodged me.
I don't think he's gonna be like that. 23.
Yeah, so that saves.
Okay. So now
So he
he
can see
knows
that-
where the real one is, right?
I think so.
Okay. That's it. That's his move and swing.
Yep.
And I will say the wisp is now in his space. I don't know if that matters, but it is funny to point out. It is now Sidmore's turn. You can now enter the building.
Okay. Guy, this has gone so off the rails. I don't know what the fuck to do.
I love it.
I don't, not how I expected this to go, but
There's
We
so many
are
rules
here.
about, like, if so and so here's combat in another room, they enter, and or if so and so here's this, or if they enter here and do this, and I really didn't expect everyone to be one giant combat.
spanning the
10
whole building.
people. 10 people in this combat tracker right now.
Okay. Would it be possible, like, as I like kind of move forward to the? Oh, where's my?
I see you picking tools.
You see you doing loops.
Well,
If I like, could like, would I potentially be able to grab Sunny and like move him over to here? He only moved like one
No.
block technically. No. Okay.
Nope.
So
He's not in handcuffs, so you can't act like he's in handcuffs anymore and just move him around.
well, they don't know he's not in handcuffs yet.
They might. He just did a bunch of shit with his
I'm holding a
sound
rifle,
system. Yeah.
Yeah.
technically.
Allegedly.
But you can pass through friendly squares if you need to like move past him. You can't
Or move
share a
past me.
square with him, but you could move past him
Or past me.
or past. Yeah.
I'm afraid there might have been a time where Mims might have helped us, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, we got things settled outside, and are now walking into an even bigger shit show inside.
Hyperion, what did you do? Don't
Oh
go
my
in the
God.
rooms. There is lots of
Okay.
shit happening.
You were so close. Why did you?
No, I love it. I get it. I entirely understand why.
Oh, okay, all right.
And you should be questioning, to be clear, Hyperion, not Brendan here. Why would Hyperion do that?
No, yeah, no, I get it.
That's the real question here.
Yeah.
That's just great.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna move then. I'm gonna come into the room.
Yes.
You clearly see that some commotion is going down.
Yeah, if you want to give me a... Well, I'll wait and see what you do. There's an opportunity here for you to roll a will save too to disbelieve this illusion, but you can do that by rolling a perception check, or if you're going to like move through that room and move through hymns, I would also count that as interacting with enough of him to roll illusion check to try to figure out who the real one is.
So I will move over. I'll motion to Sunny, and I'll be like, prisoner 89P13, lay down and stay down. This is a very serious situation, and we don't want you getting hurt. And then I'm gonna just trying to keep up the guys here, and then I'm going to move. This is 10. Could I go across this?
Yeah, I'd like it to cost double movement though, because you're kind of jumping across it. It's not hard, but it does slow you down a little bit. So it's like it's
Leap
10
over
feet.
a table.
It's
Makes
10 feet to
sense.
get over that.
I wonder if you were more acrobatic, maybe you could be better at it.
Or you just
Hmm.
it's like a half. It's like a reception desk. So it doesn't take a lot of
Okay.
skill to get over it, but it does. It is not
I'll
as
just
easy as
move
just
right down.
walking. Yeah.
Not with
And
that.
then I'll talk to Red, the red guy here.
Okay.
Looks like we got ourselves a party going on. What's happening in here?
He just. Are you kidding me? You didn't. He's He's like looking at him like you didn't handcuff him. What do you mean? Obviously this guy was with you. What's happening? He is probably not believing the guys anymore.
I'm afraid we've been found out.
All 6 of you say.
Exactly.
Says the bomb.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the glitching out red robot that's half dead. Okay, so is that are you trying to figure out an action to do here too, Dalton, or are you double moving? Or is that
Yeah,
your
I'm
turn?
trying to.
Okay, you're good. I just want to make sure. Let me mention one more thing in this room.
Oh no. He's like, oh, I forgot to add the other 10 enemies.
What round are we on? This is 4, right? Or 3.
You're bottom of 3. You're the last turn in round 3.
Forgot about the gargoyle that steps out of the wall.
There is just like some random shit lying on some of these tables here. Not that it really matters. I'll tell you afterwards. But if it comes to it, it looks like maybe there's like a pistol and a cred stick sitting on some of these tables here.
No, I'll just kind of ready myself because I still have my weapon out. That's all I really can do right now until my next turn.
All right. I think with that, we're going to end it there. It's 10 o'clock. It's top of round 4. I don't foresee this ending super soon.
Yeah, this is next session, at least.
We have walked into a conundrum.
We'll catch you next month on this one. Actually, it will be next month. That was a joke, but I wasn't actually meaning it like that. But
See you on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, see you next year. No, so yeah, we'll end it there. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I saw Nicholas did jump in here for a little bit when we mentioned the word bomb. He showed up, so I think that was.
He's got a Google alert.
Yeah, exactly. When it says bomb, he shows up. But yeah, so we will pick up this combat top of round 4 with Ace's turn in a couple weeks. Thanks for hanging out.